This is how you get, or this is how you water down shit so it don't be watered down. You fucking get whatever it is you trying to get, then you use it the way you know to use it. Then you check to see if you're using it correctly. That's not watering it down, but you're getting the chance to use it and make mistakes if you're going to make some mistakes. And it clarifies you, whereas watering shit down makes you avoid making mistakes.
You wanna end yourselves. You're depressed, you're sad, you're lonely, and then here's the key of their drug they laying on you. What do you always say? How do I get my girl back? How do I get the relationship back? You don't want her back. You want the feeling she gave you because you couldn't give it to yourself. And that's why all these things are going wrong with a lot of you guys, based off the fact that y'all ain't learning the motherfucking game the way you should be.
You learn so much at SW. For instance, we cover things like timing and flow. Without those two things clicking, you will never catch that woman you after. Timing has to do with how fast or how slow your conversation is coming out your mouth. And flow has to do with how you phrase your statements, so the words will flow clearly from your mouth. It's imperative that you have a spiel that introduces or brings the conversation in.
Regardless of what the woman says, or it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter, because he sees himself as a prize. And gentlemen, if you don't see yourself as a prize, you will always run behind women. You will always run behind pussy. It's just a rule of the game, dog. It's just how it is. But what I'm saying to all you guys out there that's important, guys, again, is that the thing is that you have to have some kind of a composure in yourself and a belief in yourself that most of you guys just don't have. The man, or what I tell you, the villain, the guy that gets the woman to want to fuck him and want to be with him, he understands that the real allure and magnetism, again, is not trying to bombard somebody, as I was telling you guys before. It is all about the element of his appeal that he has and holds to himself.
You can if you want to, but I wouldn't just start hitting on the bitch. No, I got 4 or 5 things of interest to me that I'm gonna say to her, and her interest with these things is gonna tell me if I should talk to this bitch or not. I got a plan for everything. I have a plan for everything. So if you don't, you better get with it. You got to have these initial lines, and you got to be able to spin them smoothly. I teach my students to expect to win. In anything you're doing, expect to goddamn win. If it's about eating breakfast with some partners, still, I ain't trying to be the first one finished, but I'm expecting to win at that. I don't really know anything that I would do that I wouldn't expect to win. And I always do, because I'm expecting no more than what I can do.
Your reality versus the reality we're trying to put you into are worlds apart. Okay? There is no failure in my world. I keep telling you, y'all don't fail. You never fail in your new reality. But when you have an expectation of pussy and you don't get what you want, you see it as a failure because you labeled it as failing.
Kicking game with Rosebud Dean on the scene, breaking down the play, learning what it means. Picking up women, got the scheme locked in. Macking so hard, got your head in a spin. Rolling in the whip, bass thumping real hot. 808 bumping, every line's a plot. Teaching all the moves, slick talk, straight facts. Confidence so high, ain't no looking back. Game tight, never fumble, understand. Mental playbook, always got the upper hand. Picking up smooth talk, know the plan. King of the scene, no one else can. Mic checking, Dean preaching from the stage. Rosebud smooth, charisma never age. Trap the bass, hearts race, every bar's a sage. Breaking down the code, living in the mage.
Here we go. What's good? Oh, well, Bud.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, there he is. What's going on, Bud? We in the building. What's up with you, man?
Hey, man, every day is a new day. Time to either be the same way you was or change.
Yeah, we here, we're in it. Guys, if you have a question, go ahead and put a Q. We got this thing going. Gentlemen, if y'all want to call in, the number is 833-859-8744. And today we're talking about being it says being a real man takes game. But Bud, so you're saying that you get clients all the time that do what when it comes to manhood? What are they asking or what are they saying, man?
Well, first you got to understand that in the past, becoming a man involved a little more than coming of age. Then, early on, around 1700s or whatever, definitions of being a man started coming in, and there's different places believe different things. But today, society demand a particular way to be a man. That means you have to have emotional, you have to open up emotionally, and all of that kind of stuff is, to me, is feminine stuff. The way they have shit today, it depends on individual circumstances, of course, but men should be in control of their own emotions, and they should be the only one, to me, that actually know or see their emotions. And society shouldn't dictate how you should act as a man. That's what I think. Societal expectations and stereotypes, that's key, and often has rigid definitions of what it means to be a man. So dudes today are very confused about being a man.
Yeah. I feel like so many guys out there, they don't understand that they're allowed to create rules, they're allowed to forge their own path, whatever the cost. And the thing about a real actual man, that he represents great potential. He has courage, he challenges the status quo, he has determination, and he has actually his mindset brilliance. What he does is he looks at the world in a different light. You know what I mean? He looks at things differently than most guys do. And so many young men today, like you're saying, so many young men today, they have a lot of, they go with their feelings because someone told them, it's okay to participate, and regardless if you win or lose, you get a trophy and shit. I mean, okay, but now I think you might have been pimping back then, but when I was in elementary school, at the end of the year, we had this thing called field day. I don't know if y'all had that in school, where you would do a lot of things. It's like you run around bases and all this other stuff, but there was only 3 ribbons. There was a blue, a red, and a white, and everybody else fucking didn't get shit. Only the best of the best got a ribbon. And it showed you that, what, you either had it or you didn't. Did y'all have that, or what was you doing, man? Were you like
it wasn't called field day, but it was like a free day, and you could do everything as far as if you wanted to. But let's say it was a race, a 50-yard dash. If you ran the 50-yard dash, let's say it's 20 people not running at once, but it's 20 people all together.
Yeah.
All 20 of them motherfuckers is not expecting to get a medal. Only 3 people, first, second, and third place.
Mm-hmm.
That's the blue ribbon, the red ribbon, and the white ribbon.
Right.
And nobody really knew who was going to get first, second, or third because everybody was trying to get it. That's what made the race so important. But now, all you got to do is run and finish, and you getting a ribbon, a medal, or whatever. That ain't cool, man. That's eliminating competition. It's making you settle for just about anything that happened instead of determining what happens.
Let me ask you this, so because I've always said, a lot of people nowadays want to blame single mothers for the fact that these boys are the way they are. What is your take on that? Do you think it's the single mother that has done that, or do you think it's society? Because I think more of these young boys, regardless of their mom, they're on the computer. You know what I mean? That we used to go outside, but we went to school, we got out of school, but we hurry up and did our homework. We went out to play, and we had to be in when the lights came on. Just had to be in when the lights came on, or we get our ass whipped. But we went out there, we played. Even if we got after school, if we don't get along, we'll meet after school at 3:00, and we'll fight that shit out, and then we'll just go play football or basketball or something outside, any kind of activity outside, and then go back in the house. What do you think? Is it the computers now today that's parenting these young boys, or is it what people complain about when it comes to women or something?
Well, in reality, it's a combination of it all. But mothers have their responsibility. Otherwise, a lot of women, they don't realize they doing this when they raising sons. But what they be doing is trying to protect women, the future young girls that's finna become women. So otherwise, they tell their sons all the weakest shit. They don't intend on their son being a pin cushion for these goddamn women when they grow up, but that's what it makes them. Identifying this emotion. Men grew up, or when we grew up concealing emotions. We had them, but if a motherfucker did something we want to cry, we did everything we could to not cry. Oh yeah, because you ain't being no dude if you cry. Girls cry. I mean, I'm not saying they are weaker, but girls are allowed to cry. Dudes got supposed to show strength. They supposed to show strength through their stoic manners and how they think and their silence, strong and silent. But I don't believe that stuff, man. I believe what we did which was experiment. But we knew the limits and we tested the limits, Dean. And I mean, that was a part of becoming a man.
Yeah, we had again, it wasn't no crying, you know what I mean? You had to suck that up and embody like ambition. It was like, for us, we were lucky. It's like we were being prepared for another world, stepping into another world as far as, I would call this Serengeti, but, because once you get into the world as it is, it's an ugly place if you're not a strong person. Because it'll eat you alive, which
you won't have a place
right.
if you're not strong. You just gonna be wandering.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about what we used to do, no one said this is how you be a man, but your father had ways that he talked to you, and he had ways he talked to your sisters.
Yes,
your sisters he would always speak gentle to them.
Yes.
Because they were girls.
They were girls, yes.
Boys, they spoke rough to because they're preparing them for the transition that you're saying into the world. The world is a tough place. You can't be passive. You can't be the way they're teaching young men to think now. That's why all the young men, all of them today, want to wear skinny jeans. They want to wear makeup. they want to arch their eyebrows. They want to pluck their eyebrows. I mean, come on, man. That ain't man shit.
Well, and also fingernail polish. They sometimes they put on a little bit of fingernail polish and things like that.
All that, man. That's feminine.
Yeah, it's very feminine. But then they expect a woman to respect them. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. And let's talk about being in control of their emotions, because society should not dictate how you act as a man. But when you see, but there's nothing wrong with having emotions. It's just when they begin to act emotional, bud. When they start to, it's just this thing now. It's like let's blame women for everything that's going wrong in our life. Let's blame women for the reason why dating is hard. Let's blame women why the reason why marriage is bad. Let's blame women why society is this and that. What the fuck? I've always asked, but what are women doing? Or what can a woman do to a man, bud, to take him out of who he is and make him more emotional? I mean, like you say, you're talking about, men should be in control of their emotions. Let's discuss that, man.
Well, listen, man. The thing about it is, men do stuff that hurts, like in sports, or if they punch each other in the shoulder or whatever. They're kidding, but that stuff hurt. When you get punched in the shoulder by your buddy, if you say "ouch," man, he ain't fucking with you no more. You're not supposed. You're supposed to control your emotional reactions.
Yes.
That's just what men do.
Yes.
But the mothers are telling the young boys that it's okay to cry. It's okay to want something and don't go after it if that's the case. You'll change. I mean, all of the weak things that they say to do, the young boys inadvertently are doing it. And they're weakening themselves. They're weakening their impression. See, girls had an impression of how a man should act, and that impression kind of had her chasing a man, or chasing a guy that represented a man. But today they chase just each other. Women and dudes today are like, they're almost asexual, man. They
Oh, yeah, not asexual, but yeah. Okay, guy, if you got a question, please put a Q, call in. But let me explain something. You're saying it's okay to cry, it's not okay to fold. No one's saying, okay, but no one's saying don't cry. I'm saying if you're going to cry, drive out in the middle of fucking nowhere and cry your little bitch ass out. Cry. If something is bothering you enough where you want to cry, you do it privately. You must, but I believe as a man, I got to show strength when I'm out in the world. If you want to cry, you know what I mean, bud? But
do it privately. You right.
Right. It seems like they want you to cry around people. So nobody's saying it's not okay. Cali 564, we're saying that if you don't need to do it around women. And a lot of people do that stuff, bud, because they're trying to get pussy points. A lot of people act soft and feminine because they're trying to get pussy points. They think that's how I get a woman. Let me act more like her to get a woman. But Bud, what say you, man?
Well, they are doing that, and they are, if that's the case, hoping that identifying with the woman is going to make her attracted to him. But they're forgetting one thing we all grew up knowing. Yes. Opposites attract.
Always.
So if you acting like her, you're not gonna attract her.
Exactly.
You gotta act the opposite of her. Yeah. And what I'm saying is, it's okay to have emotions if you control them.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the moment the emotions start controlling you, you need to check yourself.
Exactly.
And see what dudes think, if they show their emotional side to this woman, if they be more emotional and empathetic and all that shit, they think that is identifying with women and that's making them that'll make them like them. But the fact that opposites attract, you cannot deny it.
Right, exactly. And the thing that we say the most, and what a lot of young men don't understand, especially when it comes to women, they put so much into women. I mean, they want to place women like just, but there's nothing wrong with being a nice person. We're nice people, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
but because they're not laced with the game, they want to pander to these women. I mean, literally afraid of a woman. Literally, listen, maybe a little shy when you're in elementary school, but maybe a little shy a little bit when you're in junior high school. But there has to come a time when you got to draw a line in the sand, and you got to look. You got to go, because if you don't eat, if you don't open your mouth, you don't eat, bud.
Exactly. If you don't speak, you don't eat, and if you don't represent, you eat bullshit. I'm telling you, you gotta make yourself understand that society's expectations are what they are, but they are not what you're supposed to strive to meet. You're supposed to, if that's the case, develop expectations on your own. See, people don't realize that it's okay to look at these other guys and admire them and have a desire to be like them. And if that's the case, you befriend them or you watch them and try to be like them. But see, dudes today, they try to make themselves think they're being individuals, and they are showing that they are caring, and they're mindful of these things, but that's not how you show that. The way you show that you care about women is to be the opposite, because you're a man and you have to be thinking on another level, not higher or more, but different than the woman. You cannot think the same way a woman thinks, and more that's what we're seeing in the young men.
Yeah, there's no, and guys, the lines are open if you want to call in. Guys, if you have a question, please put a Q. You see, the thing is that there's a balance, you know what I mean? Oh, wait a second, hold on. I don't
Dean, but what you just said, that is so crucial, that balance.
Yeah.
See,
yeah.
we would, that's how you become a man, to find that balance.
Right.
But they're eliminating you having to find that balance and making you jump all the way on this side, which is indirectly making dudes hate women.
Yeah, well, let me get this real quick. So, young man, this is exactly what we're talking about. You're a prime example of all things that you want to talk about, knowing you have problems with women, knowing that you got bitch ass tendencies. You're saying I called a guy creeping a profile because the guy goes to the gym just to pick up women, you dumb fuck. If you ever pay attention, if you think I have serious mental problems, I guess I'm glad I do have serious mental problems. I love myself and I make the world about me. So you're absolutely right. In your world, see, this is a great thing that I like to see right here. You see what I'm saying? You see the difference about how men win and losers lose? I have mental problems because I recognize somebody that goes to the gym and harasses women. He admits that he goes to the gym and harasses women, but I have a mental problem. Wait, so you're telling me a person that goes to the gym not to work out, but think a gym's a club and tries to pick up women, a gym pedophile? And I'm the rear one. But you see what I'm saying about these young men right here? This is why they lose, because look at them. They're so worried about the next man. And but not only is it asexual, it's kind of teetering to homosexual, because if you notice, even in this person right here, they think more about other men, bud, than they do themselves. Isn't that amazing?
It is amazing, but I don't really understand what this motherfucker talking about. I mean, I understand what he said right there, but I don't understand what he talking about. Because your point is that there's a place for everything. Exactly. If you wanna catch or go somewhere a lot of women are, you want to be social, so fine, go to a social setting, go to the fair, go to the park, go wherever you're going to do that. But some places are not where you do that at, and a gym is one of them. That's something specific a person has taken their own time to do, and it's work out. And you wear these clothes not to be sexy, not to look like they on the beach to be ogled. They wear it to be comfortable because they finna sweat and shit. And you should respect that. But see, dudes miss the point. Instead of them making wherever the fair or wherever, making that where they put their work in, they just look at the fair and just be gawking at all the women that's at the fair. They don't do anything. But when it's at the gym where the woman is trapped because she want to work out, see, they feel comfortable there because the woman can't really get away from them.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Moonlight. My bad, Moonlight. Hit the wrong. We got to put him. I'm sorry, Moonlight.
Go ahead. Get it.
Yeah, no. I got it. No, I'm just saying that what I'm saying is he's a prime example of what we're talking about. See, a lot of these young guys out here, they don't know what manhood is about. And if you know, like I say, there's this thing now because the internet has taught like that person that was just here. The internet that actually has taught these young men to think more about men than women or themselves. They place themselves last. They look at other men. They judge other men. They want to see what other men are doing. And that's weird to me, bud, because even what you were saying in the beginning of our clip, when you're eating breakfast, you want to win. You know what I mean? We always have, as a man, I want to win above all things. I don't give a fuck about the next man. I never understood how these young men today, they say they want women, but all they do is think about other men. They look at other men. They look at other men's bodies. They size them up against other men. And I'm saying, bud, I don't care if it's kickball, throw up tackle, 21. I don't care what we were playing. Hey, Mother May I or Marco Polo, whoever the fuck it is, red light, green light, bud. I always wanted to win. I don't give a fuck about the next man. Hey, when we're in the battle, like I'm saying, in the game, whatever the game is, we're boys, right? So if we were young us, and we were doing something, I want to outdo you. I want to outshine you. But again, after it's all said and done, we cool. You know what I mean? Then that means I got to go back and recalibrate. If you do something better than me, bud, I can't be mad at you. I can't be upset at you. If you got if we were out at the club and you got that woman, I celebrate you. I don't get mad at you saying, man, fuck Bud. He took Beth from me, or he took Trina from me. But this is what these young men are doing today. They're looking at other men in a homophobic way. It's something weird I don't even know if it's in the water, Bud, but what say you on this? Because just like that guy, you know what? If he was trying to be a man, you know what he'd do? Hey, Bud Steve, this is my name. This is what's happening to me. I need a little help, right, Bud?
Hey, the thing is, Dean, if you notice, nobody's asking questions, nobody's calling in. Mm-hmm. Why? Because this is a very serious subject, and they have no clue.
Yes.
They have no clue of what to say. They're listening, they're taking in what we're saying, but it's not moving them because they don't really strive to be what we're talking about. Yeah. They don't strive to compete. They don't strive to win. They just want to be there, like they say in T-ball. It doesn't matter that you can't hit the goddamn ball that's being thrown at you. We're going to set the ball right in front of you, and you aim at that and hit it as if that's how life is going to be for you. That's how these young men are growing up, thinking life is. Life is not T-ball. There's nothing like T-ball. Life is more like real baseball, and it has real pitchers pitching shit for you not to hit.
Exactly. We have a call. Area code 702, sir. What's your name, sir? And what's your question?
What's going on, man? It's AG. It wasn't necessarily a question. I'm just listening to it live right now, and I think it's just you said something about why guys be hating on other guys and look at them in comparison and stuff like that. I just think it's just that natural response that humans have.
It's not.
Jealousy, man.
No,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
not.
But
No,
that's everybody.
Hey, no, I disagree. AG, hey, I know you, AG.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
AG, that's not the case, man.
Fuck no.
It's not jealousy. You're supposed to want to have that woman. You're supposed to, if that's the case, want to have that good looking body. But you're not supposed to be admiring that body on this other dude to the extent you talk about him and you compare yourself with him. I wanted to have muscles because my brothers, they was like yoked. I wanted to have muscles. And I used to look at, other dudes' bodies and think, man, I sure need that six pack. But I knew me. I wasn't going to do that shit. I knew I wasn't going to go in no gym and sweat and try to get big like that. So I didn't compare me with that. Me was only compared with me because I'm trying to beat everybody else. Right. Even muscle bound motherfucker.
Yeah, AG, that's a very, I appreciate the call, but AG, that's a very feminine thing that you said, big dog. Let me explain why. When I would go to me even in the 7th grade or 8th grade. That's how cold I was. When I knew there was a party, or go to the skate rink, get together, wherever, even whatever. I don't even say college or being 20 and going to a club or a bar. I never once said to myself, what are the other guys? How many other guys are going to be in there? Or walk into the environment like, well, look at him. He looks like he has money. And look at him. Oh, he's cute. And look at how he's dressing. A man doesn't think that way, big dog. I don't
think so. I don't think a man thinks that way either.
No,
brother.
but you just said that a man, it's a natural thing to look at other men. That's not natural.
No. I didn't say it was natural for men to look at men. What I said was the response that these guys are having of jealousy. That's natural, man. I can't agree with you saying that jealousy is not a natural response.
What am I jealous of? What am I jealous of if I'm the man?
Not you, brother, but I'm just saying these niggas that y'all was just speaking of, man, they looking at men and how their bodies are, how many women they might have, how much money they might have, what kind of cars they might drive, and they're mad about these things. I mean, that's just a jealous thing, man. That's just jealousy to me.
AG, the thing is, today, everything you saying is true, but that's what's wrong. Back in the day, we would see all this stuff as far as the big muscles or having a lot of women or being handsome. We would see that stuff and we would definitely want it. But back in the day, that's when you went to work to get it. If you wanted it.
Right.
If you wanted it. But today, most motherfuckers just observe and comment and be scared. They don't want it. They don't want what men want, which is to be able to feel competitive as they look and see another man without becoming emotional. They get emotional.
So you think that's because they get drawn in. Lack of action within niggas?
That's from lack of action and lack of knowledge of who you are and how to be who you are. Everybody is trying to make a peach an apple because they're both fruit. We are all men, but how I be sharp, as far as what you would want, if you seen me being sharp and you want to be like me, how I would be sharp is not how you would be sharp, but we both would be sharp.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh yeah, I'm following.
So the thing is, I'll give you an example, but for me, when I saw the person that helped mentor me, I was never, if somebody had a skill or a trait that I did not have, Bud. As a man, I humbled myself and said, you know what? What are you doing? Lace me with that so I can go for that, because I want to elevate myself. And again, these young boys, Ace, yeah, I see what you're saying. They are jealous, but it's more homophobic because they're not looking at a jealousy thing. They're looking at that person of their definition of cute. And I mean, they're looking at
Dean,
Yeah.
you know what? You're right. They're not, the word is not jealous or
Yeah.
jealousy. They're envious.
Yeah, there's some
Envious. Okay.
Yes,
right,
they're envious. And instead of becoming that, they just envy you being that. And they just sit back and they motherfucking cower to what they envy about you.
Yeah, and it's just weird, caller, that when you try to talk to them, now this is where ego comes in at, because a lot of young men, they don't want to hear that shit. They just want a quick answer, a quick fix, or something like this. I want to be a doctor in a day. I want to fly an airplane in a day. I don't want to listen to all this shit. What the fuck you mean hard work? But there's so much pleasure, Bud, in the hard work that we put in because it's putting it in myself, Bud. You know, we put into ourselves, Bud.
The thing about what we do is it is not work anymore.
Oh, it's fun.
I mean, it ain't even fun. It's us. It's the way we are. It's the way we think. You know, the way you sing, sure you sing and have fun singing. Sure you know how to sing. You know how to hit the nuts. Excuse me, the notes.
The nuts.
Hey, you know how to hit the motherfucking notes.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is singing is singing. And singers don't envy other singers. They try to compete with other singers in their voice. They don't change their voice to sound like Michael Jackson because they like what Michael Jackson doing. They like what he doing, so they do their version of it. That's a person that's confident in themselves, and they want to, if that's the case, get better at whatever they're doing. Whereas today, dudes want to be Michael Jackson.
Right.
They don't want to dance like Prince. He wanted to dance as good as Michael Jackson, but he did Prince shit.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So again, like caller, listen. Okay. So this weirdo, right? And look, this weirdo right here. How can a loser make an assessment of a winner? This is what I don't understand. See, the problem is, as a loser, you rather make an assessment of a winner and you don't even assess yourself. Because as a man, I would never call in a show caller asking or thinking about what somebody did to another person. That's like me saying, what's your name? Is it AG? That's like me saying, AG. That's like me saying, hey, Bud, did you see what AG did? That's not right, AG. You're a bad person, AG. That's you know how fucking weird that is? As a grown-ass man talking to another man about another man. What kind of shit are we doing? But do you see what's going on in the world today? This is why those guys, and this is why Bud, this is why no homo, I love these guys, because these are the guys these are the reason why women love men like us, Bud. These are the women why they fuck with us faster, because they know that if they fuck with someone like that dumb motherfucker right there that's saying all that stupid ass shit, that motherfucker doesn't have a mouthpiece. He doesn't know how to talk to women. Like you say, he hides behind his words because, hey, AG, you know I give you credit? You called into the show, AG. That motherfucker right there is running his mouth like a little goddamn bitch and won't man the fuck up and call and stand on his points. You see what I'm saying, Bud? That's what men do. Men.
AG is not only, I give him respect for calling in.
Yeah.
He ain't scared to disagree.
Right.
You know, and this is man shit. What AG is actually, what we witnessing is how a dude that got his shit, if that's the case, together, interpret the same shit we talking about that these suckers interpret.
Exactly.
My point is, he's seeing what it's doing to his fellow younger men, but he's also not realizing it ain't doing it to him.
Okay.
You know, he's not really talking from a standpoint of view that he agrees. He's just talking about what he's seeing. So I'm agreeing with him as far as what he's seeing. He is seeing that shit, but he's missing the point.
Yeah, but you know what AG
ain't correct.
Right, what AG did, he called in to gain understanding because we laced him with something to change and to show him, you know, he said, I think the word that you said was jealousy, but you understand, you learned it was envy. But how but
envy,
AG,
yeah,
but
absolutely.
AG, how did you learn that? You know that? You said, you know what? I hear what they're saying. Let me go ahead and call in. And then we have a little bit of dialogue. And now, guess what?
Yeah, we have a discussion on perspective.
You just got laced and realized it's not jealousy, but it's envy. And then now you learn something brand new. See how it works? But but a lot of these young men out here are not doing that, and they just want to. And all they do is look at women for it to be the answer. But
hey, let me say something else too, AG. Something else you missing. You ain't screaming. You ain't trying to make your point more sharper than mine. You're accepting information and you standing on where you coming from. My point is, you know, that's a very good example of being a new wave motherfucker thinking, you know, wondering shit without letting that shit he wondering make him. You know, that don't make him go out and look at dudes with. I think AG riding motorcycles. I mean, I'm sure he look at other motorcycles and dudes riding other motorcycles. I'm sure he sees some that's hella fly, wish he could have it. But it don't stop him from riding the one he got.
Right. That's the whole point. And that's what I'm saying. Where AG has a choice. I can either work.
These niggas lack identity, I think, too, man.
I keep telling you, Dean, that's the first thing I say. The major thing dudes lack today is identity.
Mm-hmm.
They do not know who they are
at all. But then what they do real quick, AG, is they go on the internet, go on YouTube, and look at other people who don't know who they are to keep them held down to not know who they are. So they,
you know what, we went through this on the show a few weeks ago, man, about how the internet's not real. I had called on and I asked Bud, I said, how would you choose an individual to learn things from on the internet when this shit is so fucked up, you know?
Yeah, but wait. Let me get this right here. All right, AJ, we'll throw you in. Uncle, we'll throw you in, AJ. We appreciate the call, brother. You got another one, let us know. Okay, big brother.
All right, good.
Great call, brother. We'll throw you back in. Great call, AG. All right, lines are open. Wait, now let me explain something. See, this is what I'm saying, dog. He's saying women and men are both territorial. That's what I think jealousy is. When you want to be territorial over a chick, but the chick isn't into you like that. Well, that's a bitch. Let me explain something, Bud. Okay. I'm the opportunity, but whether she likes me or not is none of my business. Either she gonna follow me or not. But who am I to put a prison around her to make all these demands like I'm her father or something like this? And listen to what you're saying. I want you to listen to what this young man's saying. He's saying when you want to be territorial over a chick, but that chick isn't into you, then why are you fucking with her? That's what's wrong with you motherfuckers. Why are you fucking with somebody that doesn't like you? And why would you be territorial of a woman that doesn't want to be with you? See how fucked up that is, Bud?
Well, it's a losing game. You know, that's why they all feel like losers, because they think like that.
God damn.
You know, you guys got to stop thinking that way, because what you're doing is focusing on the wrong shit.
On the wrong shit, man.
You focusing on the wrong shit. You focusing on the shit that keep you in elementary school. You won't get to graduate.
Yes. All right. Got a question right here, guys. Got a question. Put a Q. Call in. This person says, what you are saying is also how we should approach what you teach us, that we should not envy how you move as our teachers, but learn how you move and apply it according to how we already move. Well, but real quick, the problem is it's not the move to me, Bud. It's the thinking behind the move when you don't believe in the person making the move, and that's the problem. I think they look at the move first, Bud, versus the thought process that goes behind the move, which should be first, in my opinion, Bud. But What say you,
Oh,
bud?
I absolutely agree with this motherfucker, because that's what we're saying. You can't get mad at the instructor, or you can't be the instructor. You have to learn what the instructor is teaching you, and you have to be more about that. And you could like or want to be like the instructor, but once you think the wrong way about the instructor, and you start envying it, you start being competitor with that instructor, and you miss all the things that you could learn.
Yeah, guys, got a question? Please put a Q. We got y'all covered. Y'all can call in, but let us continue, Bud, on what we were talking about, because let's go into the social expectations and stereotypes. Let's get into that, Bud. What say you when it comes to manhood and social expectations and stereotypes, big dog?
Well, see, social expectations. Dudes at one point, when he was you got a date, first time you're dating, you might would go pick her up, you might bring some flowers, you might do whatever, because that's what dudes do. Now, women don't want that kind of shit. They say they don't want it because they want equality, but women don't want equality. Women want what makes them feel equal, which is a motherfucker totally opposite of them, showing them what's up, not showing them how to act, but appreciating how, if that's the case, this woman is acting. She's being feminine, he's opening the door for her. I mean, all this kind of stuff. Those are things that you grow up thinking the sexes do. Whereas you take all of that away, you have no definition of the sexes. You have no clear way to show where you coming from as far as being social. If you want to open the door for the girl now, you got to wonder, is she gonna take it, get offended because you opening the door for her like she can't do it herself? See, that's crazy shit.
Yeah, we have a call. Area code 208. What's your name, sir, and what's your question?
Hey, this is Devin.
Devin, are you on your speakerphone?
You guys hear me?
Are you on your speakerphone?
Yeah.
All right, can you please get off your speakerphone so people can hear you, please?
Is that better?
Okay, what's your question, Devin? What's going
Devin,
on?
I recognize that voice.
Hey, man, how you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. What's up?
What you got, Devin? What's up, buddy?
So I was going to see if you could break down the importance of how technology has been affecting people's manhood and confusing people, because you broke it down in the past so well, and I think it's really important for like what you guys are saying right now.
All right, but Devin, real quick. Okay, we can do that right now, yes. But Devin, this is 2025, and I know Devin is having problems with a woman, or there's something going on in Devin's life that he can ask a question. I understand the great question you're asking. We'll do that if you want, but what we're trying to teach you young men is when opportunity presents himself, we've got to be selfish and say, fuck everybody. I need to know something about me that I can give myself something to be ahead of everybody else. Does that make sense, Devin?
Yeah, totally.
So let's move to you, Devin, real quick, because I like your question. If you want us to answer, we will. But I'm saying that I want y'all to start seeing when you got two fucking sharks, you got an opportunity to ask some stuff and get laced or some shit that you could take that right now and incorporate that and go forward and elevate yourself a little bit. Does that make any sense, buddy?
Absolutely, man. So I think that like right now, with the temperature of the situation in the world of people being so disconnected with themselves, the aspect of technology that's really affecting me is how I interact with almost everybody around me that's so confused about what it means to be real, and it's affecting everyone's relationships. It affects the relationships with myself and the people that I'm like my best friend.
How does it affect your relationships? Forget about everybody else. How does it affect your relationships?
When I'm trying to communicate with people.
Like, what are you trying to communicate?
And women.
Wait, but okay, now let's get you're doing good here. What are you trying to communicate with people?
About being real with themselves, and
but you
a lot of people are just line.
All right, before I throw it to Bud, here's the thing. Okay, here's the problem. You can't force people to be what you want them to be. Or the thing about it, and before I throw it to Bud, for me, Bud, I think what your problem is, you're trying to force a round peg into a square hole. You got to accept people for what the fuck they are. Now, with a woman, if I'm interacting with her, Bud, with a woman, I'm going to show leadership. And here's the thing, Bud, either she's going to follow or there's the door. The end. But what say you, man?
Well, I agree with you, man. But what I also understand is that technology is doing what the individual should be doing.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Otherwise, if the individual is curious about something, he should expose himself to it. He thinks he's exposing himself to it by Googling it. But what he's exposing himself to is information, not the answer to what his question was. You know, if you just looking for information, too much information is just like not enough information. It's going to harm you. So what you got to understand is that once you decide whatever it is about whatever the situation is, you have to be strong enough to deal with what you decided. Because today's guys, they make that decision, but they got to go make sure they made the right decision. They got to call somebody. They got to confirm it. Whereas you never get to be the man you want to be by confirming everything. You got to go with what you do because you know how it's going to end. Mm-hmm. If it's not going to end for 3 weeks, starting today, right, you already know how it's going to end because you're doing what you think to do. You're not doing something because you think I do it. You're not doing something because you think Steve do it. Right. You're doing something because me and Steve are men and you want to be a man and you assimilate, but you don't start identifying yourself as Steve and Bud.
Can't do that, right? Yeah,
but you identify yourself as who you are, and you take that information based on who you are. Mm-hmm. These guys are trying to take information and be this understanding person that goes for all sides of the equation. No, you got to take a stand, and then you go with that. But then you don't expect, or like everybody do today, everybody to be like that. No, man, there's individuals. Steve the Dean is going to be Steve the Dean.
All day, every day.
Hey, if Steve the Dean drinks, he going to drink when he want to. If he don't drink, he ain't going to never want to. But that's not going to make him feel insecure around people drinking.
Gamble on me. Hey, caller, so what is it that you say to women? What is your communication like when you're talking to a woman, big guy? As far as going on a date or something like that?
I'm just upfront, straight up myself, man. I just speak how it is. I ask for what I want. You know, like I've been in an amazing relationship, and it's taken me a long time to figure shit out. But I mean, over the last few years, learning from Rosebud and figuring shit out, I'm just real, man.
That's good.
Hey, I got one more thing I'd like to bring up about this. I think that there's a really full-on covert conspiracy on manhood that a lot of people aren't aware of. But I've been studying it for a while, and I have a really interesting perspective, and I do believe that the entire world population is being poisoned with chemicals that are affecting people's endocrine system, which is your hormone system, and it's literally turning people feminine, and it's changing the biology of male.
But here's the thing. And before I throw it to Bud, okay, so the same things that people are eating, Bud and I are still eating those things and drinking those things, you know what I mean? And we have not changed or swayed who we are. So maybe to me, I don't see it as the food or the chemicals and all this other stuff. I see it as depth range of a choice and understanding of understanding. Rosebud Bitter Dose knows who the fuck he is, no matter what kind of a chemical, hormone, or whatever they put in any kind of food. But Rosebud is his own solid foundation, right? So, so what I'm saying is we can't sit here and say, I mean, you can say it, but what I'm saying is we're trying to teach that we don't look for the excuse of what we think is going on with the next man. And again, like I said before, fuck the next man. I don't give a fuck. I care about the building of Steve, like Bud thinks about his empire of Rosebud. You know what I mean? And as you should think of your empire, the next man is the next man. Now, when that next man comes to us, he's got to be open-minded and accept that what he is seeing is not actually a truth. It's his truth and his reality, but he's got to realize that his reality can expand when he gets around someone who has expanded realities. Bud, what say you, big dog?
Well, I mean, if he's afraid of expanding, he's not going to expand. But my point is that you can't get around admiring other males in various ways.
Yeah, can't.
I'm not saying it's good or bad. What's bad is when you let whatever you thinking concerning muscles start changing who you really want to be. And as opposed to being who you want to be, you get these goddamn muscles. What do you think is going to happen when you get the fucking muscles? You're still going to be unhappy.
Yeah,
you're still going to be looking for whatever it is to make you whole.
For the youngsters growing up, for the youngsters growing up who don't have perspective yet, and they're being completely brainwashed by a bunch of morons and males that don't understand what manhood is, then they're the ones who are affected by this. It's a perceptual warfare that's going on. It's a new fifth generational form of warfare to wipe out your enemy. They're working on ways to be able to ruin people's perspective of what it means to be a man, so that they don't have a opposition.
Let's look at ABC. See, you keep going to either the B and the C, and I see where you're at, but where Bud and I are going at is the A or the 1. We're talking, see, in order to have your perspective and all that shit change, it just says a lot about your character and who you are and how grounded you are, because the world can try to change this motherfucker above me. The world can try to tell him, you know what, be soft, cry and kiss a woman's ass, and it can throw anything at him. But like the wind to a tree, it's not going to blow him over because he's rooted. That's what we're talking about with the game. He is rooted in the unconditional love that he has for himself, and he will place his thoughts above all things. He is open to listen, to gain information, but he is always going to be him. But so what I'm just saying to you, but I see where you're going, but we're not talking about the B and the C. We're trying to show these young men that they've got to learn the A, because the world is going to move regardless. Day is going to turn to night, Bud. It's going to get cold someplace. It's going to rain. It's going to snow. But what are you going to do when that thing hits you, Bud? What say you, man?
Well, I mean, I'm digging on the conversation that we having. We getting some good calls. And Devin, I'm really, you really showing your meat, man. You believe in you, and you believe in what you're saying, and that's what it's all about. Yes. But you still want to learn. So, you know, that's the good thing, man.
Yeah, go ahead. One more thing, buddy. What you got, big guy?
Okay, so with the people that I'm seeing around me and the problems that I'm having with people and trying to inspire them to grow, they are caught in this identity crisis that it halts them. They give up on themselves, and then they don't know where to go next, to go to B or C, because they grew up young around a bunch of people who don't know shit, and then they don't know where to go find the shit to learn. And I find that the guys are having an identity crisis that's right.
But D,
it's causing some of them to want to kill themselves, and they don't they have strength inside of them.
Right, D, but check it out. Think about what you did, and that's all you got to do. Hey, look, check this show out. This guy's name, he's old head. His name is Rosebud Bitter Dose. Hey, just check him out. And that's all you can do. Because you can't. The thing is, a lot of people are stuck in their ways, and you can't force someone to learn how to be a man. You you guide them towards where they can go, and you leave it alone. That's the thing. We got to stop trying to push these young men to try to be men, But when a man hears this old head right here speak that yak and stuff, it's like a calling. It's like it's gonna be something inside him say, "Damn, man, what he's saying, there's something that's unlocking in me." But we can't say, "Hey, look, you're not being a man. This is where you got to go." They're gonna fight you on that, because then at that point you're talking to a wall, and walls don't listen. Walls will fight back. Walls will compare you and judge you and get mad at you. But remember, I always say this, the game ain't for everybody. It's for an elite group of individuals that want to think outside of the box of what this world reality has for them. So, but I always say, everybody can't be a man, brother. And that's the thing. The world.
Hey, not only that, you got to understand, Devin, you are getting and continually getting sharper.
Yes.
But you cannot expect people to understand you.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get to the point to where if they understand you, you can see it, and you'll go further into whatever you're talking about as far as not convincing them, but telling them about it. Because at that point, you bring in information to them. But the moment you expect them to see what you're saying, you get this disappointment, and you get the disappointment in people, whereas they're just being themselves. You should be very happy of how much you are seeing. You're seeing shit that you never seen, and some people will never see it.
Right.
And it's not for everybody, man.
Right, it's not very, and D, check it out. D, real quick, there are times where I was at a club, right, and I would go talk to somebody, or if I was in college, or if I was in high school, and the girl wouldn't talk to me at all, right? Like, okay, I'm with my boys, I see something, I'll be like, hold on, fellas, I'll be right back, and I go over there and talk to her, and she doesn't give me any play, so all the guys would laugh at me and stuff, and then when everybody walks away, only a few of them will come back and be like, hey, man, hey, what did you say to her? You see what I'm saying? Even though I didn't get that woman, they were shocked that I would even go up and talk to the woman, where if there were 5 guys, 3 of them would walk away, 2 would come up and be like, hey, man, what did you say? Because that at that point is saying, hey, look, what did he do? And I want to know what that thing is. So that's what I'm saying. Those are the ones you want to lace up, because you cannot force people to be men. You just can't. The world doesn't work that way. Okay, D, but hey, D,
so true.
We appreciate the call, man. Call in anytime. Great dialogue with you, brother, okay?
Thank you, guys.
All right, great. 2 back-to-back good calls. We have questions, guys, in the queue. Let's grab some of these questions. We got a woman question right here. Is it true that most guys that we have dogged out a good woman, have dogged out a good woman, and a good woman may be hiding? I know it can never be just with anyone. I would be stressed. Moonlight, you might have to call in with that. I don't understand that question. What? I don't
either.
Yeah, Moonlight, you might have to call in, baby girl. We don't understand. Call in, Moonlight. But there was somebody that, okay, I wanted Callie. Callie, I want to say this real quick because we have the other questions being asked. This is not about a conspiracy, Callie. Hold on one second before we get the call. Hold on one second, 434. You're saying women are not taking advantage of good-natured men. What is a good-natured person? And how is a woman taking advantage of a man? See, it seems like it's an excuse. Women are not taking advantage. It's just that you're allowing women to take advantage of you. Women don't take advantage. You allow them to. Bud, what say you before we grab this call?
Well, I just say she full of shit.
Well, no, I don't know if this is a woman or a guy. I don't know who.
What I'm saying is, man, some women will, some women won't try to take advantage of you. That's life. You can't put everybody and have one answer for everybody. If you're not able to roll with whatever life is dealing you, then you need to check out, because shit is going to always be left up to how you feel about it.
Yes.
And if you don't have any particular thoughts about whatever it is the subject, then you're going to be lost in the sauce.
Yes. So Moonlight, call in and explain it. That's the best way to do it. But we have a call, 434. What is your name and what is your question?
Yeah, my name is Storm, and I had a question. How y'all doing?
What's going on, Storm? How can we help you, brother?
What's up, bro?
Yes, sir. So, yeah, I had a question. So I was gonna ask if I'm talking to this girl and it's like long distance, and I'm just trying to fuck. How would I deal with that situation?
Okay, sir. Have you ever been to Taco Bell before?
Yeah.
All right. How old are you? First off, how old are you?
21.
Okay. So, what do you like to eat at Taco Bell?
Quesadilla.
Okay, quesadilla. I watched Napoleon Dynamite. I use quesadilla, bud. Don't judge me. Okay. So you like a quesadilla, and whenever you go to Taco Bell, don't you ask for what you want?
Yeah.
So what is the difference between you going to Taco Bell and asking for a quesadilla versus seeing a woman that you want to fuck that is in a few states away from you? What's the difference?
No difference. It's just the distance.
Well, but I'll tell you why you have the problem, because you don't know how to fuck. Because if you knew how to fuck, you would know how to persuade that woman to want to take a bus ticket, an airplane, a car, or a dragon to come see you, because you don't have any influence on that woman, because you don't even know how to even ask for what you want. But Bud, what say you on this question, man?
Man, I can remember a few times. This broad living wherever she lived, not in my city, and I'm on the fuck. Man, I just go get on the plane or whatever and go fuck. If that's what I'm doing, if that's what I want to do, why, or what is the need, caller, for you to call and ask for some ideas on fucking a bitch that you just want to fuck? And I guess the obstacle is she's a couple of states away. What's wrong with you just going and do what you want to do?
It's no problem. It's just that it's a couple hours away, and I was just trying to see how to go about talking.
Hey, dude, is anything we say gonna bring her closer to you in distance?
No.
So anything we say ain't gonna have shit to do with whether or not you go fuck this bitch.
Yeah, caller, give me a second. Nishba, the nosh, nata, doba, ni nishgumba, na.
Inaktaka, patita, maktita,
TikTok, buck, dish, boya, scared, pussy, dom, nishnu, ba.
Not Klingon, no.
Human. Human.
Ass and receive.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, caller. We had to have our own little conversation. So, caller, what I'm saying is that here's the mathematical equation. She's a few hours away from you, right? So before we even make that ask to set things up, we've got to think logistics. How do we want to do this? Do we want to meet halfway? Do I want her to come all the way to see me? Do I want to go see her? And if we're doing that, we got to think about all these logistics and things before you even make the ask. Have you ever done that, sir?
A couple of times, not as.
But okay, right. You're saying she's a few hours away, right? So what's the plan?
Yes.
What is the plan? Before we even ask her to come fuck, what's the plan?
Have somewhere to meet.
Where is the meet at? I mean, wait, do you want to meet at a hotel? You want where? Let us know. We're not telling you. Okay, listen. In order to understand the game, you have to think for yourself, and that's all we're trying to get you to do. To think for yourself. What's the plan? Right. We got it. Okay, we've got to know this before you go ahead and talk about let's fuck. What's the plan?
I'm trying to have her meet me somewhere. So
where?
At a hotel, particularly.
Where?
So I can.
Okay, but wait.
At a hotel.
Is it close? Okay, how many hours? You say she's 2 hours away from you? 2 hours, would we say?
Yes, sir.
So here's the question again. Is the hotel 2 hours closer to you, 2 hours closer to her, or is there going to be a middle point where you go an hour, she goes an hour? What is the plan?
Right, I was trying to meet her halfway to the hotel.
Okay, so do you know a hotel that's an hour away where y'all both can meet?
Yep, yes, sir.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Cloudy days, and this is, wait, real quick, cloudy days. Understand something, young man. We got more game on our finger than you'll ever have, bitch. So either you gonna shut the fuck up and listen or fuck off because we're trying to help somebody. Unlike your punk ass. You can't go to the fucking source, dumbass, without a fucking plan. This is why you fucking lose, cloudy days. Because first off, what kind of man calls himself cloudy days is why y'all fucked up. But him, hey, bud, this loser right here that not you caller, the loser right here talking about why is this man asking 2 men about women? Just go to the source. Wait, why the fuck will you go to the source without a plan, you dumb bitch? You got to have a plan. Now, Bud, what do you want to say to this young man?
Hey, I agree with Steve on this. And what I want to say to you, young, is this, bro. Do you see how hard it is for you to say what your plan is? That's because you're not used to planning. You need to plan shit, man. You need to get something going that you can control. So once you design this plan, which you could just say, man, I know there's a Hilton like an hour away from me, which makes it an hour away from her. So we meet at the Hilton at the bar, man, and see what we can take it. You can say some shit like that. But if you don't plan shit, you'll never know to say that shit because you don't plan.
You have
you guys gotta start planning. In the opening, you hear me say, I got a plan for everything. Because if you don't have a plan, you planning to lose.
Right. So, caller, when's the last time you talked to her?
It was last night.
Okay. Are you ready to call her right now and ask for what you want like a man?
Yep.
Are you sure? Now, here's the question.
Yep.
How are you going to ask for what you want? They just test it out. What are you going to say to her? I'm
going to say I'm trying to meet at the hotel. Well, at this hotel that I know of.
Oh, wait, caller. When? Time? Legit. Okay, brother. It's not just let's meet at a hotel on Route 66. We've got to know time. What time? What day? What day and what time, sir?
On Tuesday at 10 p.m.
Tuesday at 10 p.m.
Hey, caller. Can you hear how you don't even sound serious?
You know.
Can you hear it? Caller, what I'm saying is you don't even take these plans serious. So how are you going to sound serious when you call this woman?
Yeah. Are you sure?
Because, caller, if you call this woman and you hesitate like you do while you're speaking, she's not going to want to come.
Yeah. So are you sure?
Well, I don't have the only thing about it is I don't have her number yet. I only have her on Facebook.
Well, then, okay. How long have you been talking to
her? Just as until yesterday.
Okay. So why? Okay. Let me ask you. It's two simple questions. What is 2 + 2?
4.
Okay. You answer that in 0.5 seconds. That's good. Now, why should a woman who doesn't know anything about you drive an hour? That means at 9 o'clock, driving an hour to see you at 10 o'clock, get her fuck on and get done, and then leave around 11 o'clock and drive an hour back. Why should she fuck you?
Because I'm great in bed.
Sir, if you were great in bed, you wouldn't be sounding like this motherfucker you sound like right now. Why would you lie? You're great in bed. But if you're great in bed, wouldn't you be able to call her and ask for what you want versus asking us, what do you say to a woman that you want to sleep with?
Think about what he just asked you, caller. You saying you great in bed, which means you didn't have an awful lot of experience.
Which y'all think you haven't ever got any pussy before. I think you're a virgin.
He might not be a virgin, but he close to
it. No, man. Come on, dog. Think about that. Come on.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve.
Well, but no, wait. Why say I'm great in bed when you're not great in bed? I'm asking a simple question. This is the question you got to ask yourself, because if you're going to ask a woman to come drive an hour to fuck at 10 o'clock at night, there's got to be a reason for her to want to drive to get that dick. No diddy. But I'm asking you, what is it about you to make her want to drive that distance? And you don't even know. Do you think life is porn?
No.
Well, apparently, because you think that woman that knows nothing about you, she knows nothing about you. Do you think a woman's just going to blindly say, well, wow, you're such a gentleman after our first conversation. Of course, let me go ahead and clean my ass up, get in a car and drive a whole fucking hour over moons and mountains, bud. Knock, talk, buck. Right. Right. And give you some pussy. And I don't know anything about you, sir. I told you, she doesn't trust you. She doesn't know you. There's no emotional trust and no sexual trust. So why should she fuck you when she knows nothing about you but a conversation and you don't even have her fucking phone number?
Hey, not only that, why do you think you're talking to her when you're only messaging someone? You don't even know if it's who she says she is.
It could be a guy.
Caller, you there?
Crickets. Come on, talk to us, buddy.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just agreeing with y'all. I'm listening.
Yeah, but the thing is, what are you hearing, man? Because don't even sound like you should even want to mess with this broad. You don't know shit about her.
Right. See, but you see that caller, Callie, thinks we're knocking you. See, Callie thinks we're being mean to you because you're trying to overcome your obstacles. Hey, caller. Now, if we were Callie, you know what we would say? Hey, buddy, it's okay. Let me cut your bread for you. You're a winner. And guess what? You're going to be somebody someday. This is what this motherfucker, this is why losers.
Hey, Dean, we'd also asked him, that piece of meat, do you need me to cut it?
Hey,
cut it in little pieces so you can bite it?
Can I give you some warm milk too, and then read you a story?
Hey, whoever said that we being mean to this dude, you're right. We being mean to this dude because he needs somebody to be mean to him so his nuts can drop.
Yeah, man, get the fuck out of here. What I'm saying to you, caller, is this: as a man, okay, I'm glad you want to fuck, but the world doesn't work that way. What is the experience that you are going to have to make the trip worthy enough to take that drive? And you don't have that, young man. You don't have a mouthpiece. And when I'm saying mouthpiece, you don't know how to sweet talk that woman. You don't know how to undress her with your words. You don't know how to entice her or influence her to make a choice or through free will to say, damn, I want to go see him. What you're saying is, I just met you. Why don't you come fuck me? But you can't even say that, bud. You can't even say that.
You know why? Because just like he said, the reason she'll come is because he can fuck good. These motherfuckers be lying to themselves. They be believing that shit. And they act like they can say it to a motherfucker like us. And then we tell them, motherfucker, you selling wolf tickets and I ain't buying. See, we being mean. We're degrading him. Man, how you think that broad think when she hear the bullshit this motherfucker saying?
Right. You see what I'm saying? See, what we're saying to you is that, okay, you have an end game, which is fine. Let's say the end game is the 10, okay? But now here's the question. Where's the 1, the 2, the 3, all the way up to the 9 to get to the 10? You want to get to the 10. You want the pussy. And I'm glad you want women, bud. I'm glad he wants to be with a woman, bud. But we're saying to you is, what is the plan? You young men have to have a plan, but you cannot have a plan for someone you just met. You don't know anything about that woman. What? She just got a fat ass and some titties. That's all she has, right, caller? That's it, right?
Right, yeah.
Right. She has a fat ass and titties, and you want to fuck her, right? That's all you want to do, right?
Yeah.
Right. But what is so special about her where you want to give her the dick? No Diddy, of course. But what is so special about her? What has she done to show you that she's worthy of your time and attention?
Let him see a picture that might not even be her.
Right. Yeah. Catfish, like it might be a guy named Doug and shit in his underwears in his mom's basement and shit. How do you know that's a woman? How do you know that's a woman?
I haven't talked to her yet.
Right, but you were wait. Is she being nice to you? Is she saying kind words to you?
Something like that. I mean,
okay.
I can't judge off it.
A caller, what do you have the conversation y'all had in front of you?
Hey, dude, what the hell do you guys or have you guys been talking about that make you think it's okay to want to fuck her?
I was just trying to see if she was fuckable. Like,
see, everybody that's listening, you gotta understand what's going on. First and foremost, this motherfucker is lying, and next, he has no idea of what the fuck he want to do. He has no idea of what he want to say, even after talking to us, putting him up on he should have a plan. He ain't even able to make a plan right now. You know, we already gave him a hint. He could say where it's a Hilton, he want to go to the bar and see if he can get. He ain't even doing none of that.
Yeah,
he can fuck good, and I guess this bitch know that without him telling her. Well, you ain't even told a bitch you can fuck good, have you?
No, because they haven't even talked about fucking. What did y'all talk? Wait, what did y'all talk about, caller?
The internet.
Nothing really.
Wait. So what did you talk about? What was the conversation?
Nothing really. I mean, she asked where I was from, and I haven't responded yet.
Wait. She asked where you're from, and why didn't you respond?
I called y'all before I.
But you want to wait. So a woman saying where you wait. Let me say, did she reach out to you or did you reach out to her?
I reached out to her.
Okay, and what did you say to her?
I said, "Hey, Angel Face."
Okay, and she said hi.
Yeah, she said hey.
And then what? Did she say where you're from?
Yeah.
And then automatically you want to fuck her from where you're from.
What was that?
You said you want to fuck her from where you're from. What is about her that you want to fuck? Is it just, did you see her face? Did you see her body? What did you see that made you say I want to fuck her?
Her face looked good to me.
Okay, her face looked good to you. Now let me ask you a question. Is this on Facebook or Instagram? What was this conversation at?
On Facebook.
Okay. Did you do any background homework checks or anything?
No, because it's just that profile.
Wait, hold on one second. An Apple lover, why are we pathetic? We're teaching men how to be men. The fact that y'all block accounts on chat. No, we don't block accounts that oppose our views. We're saying, Apple lover, if you're a fucking man like this young man who isn't even a man, to call in and talk like a man. But if you're going to run your mouth like a fucking bitch, we will just remove you. And we know you're gonna come back because you love the ism we spitting right now. So, and we don't give a fuck. Nobody said anything about an Andrew Tate because if you look at the motherfucker above you, he was before an Andrew Tate was even fucking born, you dumb bitch. So please understand this, Apple lover. Think about all the energy that you took to get an account, to come back on here, to cry like a little girl and watch this, Apple lover. It takes me 2 seconds to click your name and get you the fuck out. See that? Now you got to start all over again. Now, back to you, caller. See that, caller? No nonsense. We cut out the riffraff. Now, did you do your homework on her to see that she have an actual profile, an actual life, and a tons of pictures from months and years? Or is it nothing in her profile?
No, I didn't look at any of that. I just looked at the few pictures she had.
What are you getting from the conversation so far, caller?
Nothing really. You just asked where I was.
No, I'm saying, what are you getting from the conversation you having with us right now?
Oh, then I just need to call her and tell her what I want.
Hey! You should be getting way more than that, bro. Your mind is already made up, and you haven't even really heard what we've been telling you. Because in my opinion, you shouldn't even be talking to the bitch until you know a little bit more about her, let alone want to fantasize about fucking her. I mean, you doing all this shit. You ain't even spoke to her on the phone. You don't know what her voice sound like. I mean, what if she got one of them raspy, fucked up voices?
You haven't even talked to her yet, caller. So how is it you're going to ask someone to come fuck you and drive 2 hours? How do you know she's 2 hours away from you?
It has the location thing on the profile.
Bro, you shouldn't even be fucking with this bitch like this. You should learn how to put some work in.
Yeah, man. You need to leave her alone, dog. Leave him alone.
You shouldn't even be doing what you're doing, man. You should learn how to put some work in, see who you're dealing with, and then see how you want to move. And you don't need to ask nobody should you do it.
Yeah, right. The how is just ask what you want, but you don't believe in yourself to ask for the how, sir. But but again, you're going off of someone asking you how you're doing in a face. You're 21 years old. You got to have this thing called common sense. You can't be gullible. You can't, because you'll be a mark, young man.
Then think of this. She only asked where he lives, and he thinking all of this from her asking him where he lives, and he ain't even answered it.
He doesn't know how to answer it.
I'm just saying, Dean, they ain't had no conversation.
None. But yet
but he already ready to fuck her.
Yeah. Well, okay. Why? What is so special about her where you want to fuck, caller? Just because her face looks good?
No, she got a pussy.
Well, we don't know. He's looking at it.
Hey, check on that, Dean. We don't know. We don't hey, know. Caller, do you know this is a woman you talking to?
Yeah.
How do you know?
How do you know? How do you know?
You seen a picture that may or may not be her. You can't hear her voice, so you only reading shit. How you know it's a woman? You can tell by the way she write.
Hey, how many pictures does she have on her Facebook page?
None.
I mean,
like 8.
Okay, wait. Okay, you know how long Facebook has been around for? I mean, that took over MySpace in the 2000 somewhere in there. So, in decades, she only has 8 pictures. 8 pictures. Caller, 8 pictures.
Caller, they're not her.
It's the Facebook dating. It doesn't have like the full profile.
Oh, okay. Do you understand what a bot is, sir?
Well, first, let's ask this.
Yes.
Why the fuck are you on the dating apps instead of really trying to get abroad?
I'm talking to like multiple right now.
You're not talking to nobody, man, because they're all on Facebook.
Yeah, you're not talking to multiple what? Multiple what?
Multiple emojis.
Yeah, please don't lie. Caller, you only had are you a virgin? Let's be honest. You never had sex before, yes?
No, I have.
How many times?
5.
I'll say 3. And I'm being nice.
About 8.
About 8. So
yeah.
Really?
So you know, Dean, that means once, maybe twice.
Yeah, he's skewing the numbers.
Hey, you know good and well it's got to be once, maybe twice, because he said about 8.
Yeah, your hand doesn't count. Your hand does not count.
Hey, the only way it's gonna be about is when you say about 1,000.
Yeah, right. Because
that motherfucker said about 8. Come on, man.
Come on, big guy. We your unks. We got you, dog.
Hey, caller. We do not have to be sitting next to you. We do not have to know you to actually fucking know you. So why don't you tell the truth, man?
Yeah, come on, dog.
It's been maybe 1 or 2 times you didn't have some pussy.
Come on, 1 or 2 times, buddy. Can we be honest, buddy? No judgment. 1 or 2, buddy.
No, I had a bunch of them when I was in high school.
Really? But you're calling us to ask how to ask a woman to have sex with you?
Dean, he was only in high school last year.
I don't give a fuck. I've been fucking since I was 30.
He said he had a lot when he was in high school, Dean.
Right.
He was in high school last year. He's still talking about his about 8.
Right, about 8.
Caller, you think we laughing at you, man. Yeah. But we are laughing at you because we can tell you lying.
Yeah, you're lying. Just like you said, you're good in bed. You're not. So, caller, what we're saying to you is that out there in this thing, they have bots, right? And they look for people like you. And they put fake women out there to have conversations with you to make you think that they're interested in you. Do you see what I'm saying? You're just being a mark right now. That woman is not real.
Hey, and when she start telling you about a problem and where to send the money, don't send it.
Yeah, please don't. Hey, if she's asking for bank accounts and social securities or click on this thing, or, I'm hot and horny, I want to see you, but I need my rent paid, or, you know what, my dog Kittle's got ate by a dragon and I got to take him to the vet. Can I borrow some money? Please disconnect from that, dog, because you're a mark right now. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, we got to wake up. But hey. Boy, right now, I know all 8 of those women are still soaking that pussy in the tub. Boy, you tiger, you're such a tiger.
Steve, you a cold motherfucker, man. Hey, dude, he called you tiger. Come on, man. You supposed to cuss his ass off for calling you tiger.
Hey, bud. Meow.
He say he's a tiger that meows. He ain't no tiger that roar.
No God, or bada shida.
The Katati.
Yeah, Katachi body. Nah, 8 women, no, do your ball. Come on.
Knock, talk, buck.
Knock, buck. Exactly. So caller, listen, wake up from the fairy tale. You're going to be okay. But listen, if a woman reaches out to you from this point on, we're not going to talk to them, okay? We're going to go delete, okay, buddy?
All
right.
Wait, caller. It took you 15 seconds to say all right. So you know good and well he's asking you to give up your sex life.
The 8.
Hey, otherwise, his sex life is on Facebook.
Okay, so what's happening? What he's saying? Okay, so when a woman talks to you, she wants to hear that roar of a lion, right? Caller, you understand? But when you're talking to women, this is what they hear. This is what they hear. Listen. So what they're hearing is kind of like a pussy.
They don't only hear the cat; they actually hear the music too. Hey, when you talking, they hear the music too, bro. hey, brother, serious business. I'm for real when I ask you this. Are we helping you now?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Caller, come on, man. Quit taking so long to respond.
He said the music too.
Not for real. Yeah, I'm gaining some knowledge.
Okay, so we're not gonna blindly ask a woman we don't know anything about to come a whole hour to come see us, because we don't want you to get robbed. Okay, buddy?
Hey, wait a minute, man. Do your town only have men in it?
No.
You mean to tell me there's some women that live near you, closer than 2 hours away?
Right? Isn't there a mall or something? A college campus?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
But he would rather deal with the woman that's a mystery that's 2 hours away. Okay.
That's how you doing, man? Hey, you know, when I was young, I used to watch that show called The Love Boat. It's just exciting and new.
Hey, I used to watch that.
Hey, you want to know why? Because it wasn't Isaac. Doc was the one getting all the pussy.
Doc was getting all the pussy, but I used to like Isaac. I used to watch Gilligan's Island too.
Yeah, Gilligan's Island, dog. Hey, everybody, hey, the professor was that motherfucker, dog. Come on, man.
Hey, caller, get your shit together. Start by stop lying.
Yes.
And after you stop lying, look at what the hell you're doing and figure out what you should do next. Don't need to call nobody. If you need to call somebody, you need to be in Sidewalk University, or you need to be in the man mindset.
Yeah,
getting some real instructions, not this call where we have talking shit to you and have trying to help you, because we see you only half telling us the truth.
Yeah. Okay, caller.
All
right. Don't be down on yourself. Listen. Celebrate yourself. Go to a college campus today. Just walk around. Wait. Are you working right now?
Nah, it's nowhere I'm at. So,
hey, check it out, bro. If you want to help yourself, if you want to make progress today, then suck it up and tell us that you was lying about all that shit, and you want all that shit you was lying about.
What that I was lying about? What do you mean?
All of that shit you was saying, man. You know you ain't did none of that shit.
Yeah, you know you ain't fuck 8 women, dog. Come on.
Nah, it was a couple years back.
All right, dog.
Hey, bro, if it's not current, it's not happening. So if you got to go a couple of years back, you may as well say, no, I ain't been fucking.
Nah, not recently.
All right, buddy.
Hey, but check it out, bro. You ain't but 21.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I was 21, I had hoes, so I was fucking like a motherfucker.
Oh, hey, like a motherfucker, boy.
Hey, but caller, you can grow out of this shit with this call. All you got to do is openly admit you was exaggerating, if not lying.
Yeah, just be honest with yourself. That's the change. You just got to be honest, buddy. You got to get your self-importance out of the way.
You could do that shit now, man.
Yeah.
Caller, it ain't no big thing because everybody already know you full of shit.
Yeah, especially these women. You know, we have women listening to you right now, just chuckling right now. They're like, he ain't fucking.
So tell the truth, man. Be a man.
Nah, I ain't been fucking like that.
All right. See,
all right, bro. Now listen, don't you feel better?
Don't you feel better now that you just let that monkey off your back and told the truth for the first time?
You even sounded different.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, we trying to help you. We talk shit. We ain't denying that.
Ain't none at all.
But we be really trying to help you because the points we be making be real.
Yes.
The way we deliver it is up to how we feel, but the points are real. You need to take a listen to this and get your shit together, brother.
Okay, so you got that, big dog? All right, you're good, buddy, and we respect you. We'll throw you back in. Good call. Okay, let us continue, guys. We got another call right here. Area code 310. Sorry for the long wait. 310, what's your name, sir, and what's your question?
Oh, hello, this is Moonlight.
Yes. Wait, it's Moonlight?
It's Moonlight.
Wait.
Hey, man, is that a real voice or what?
Yeah, you got to fix your voice. Wait.
Yes, it's me.
Okay, it's Moon. Okay, it's okay. Moonlight, what was your question that you were asking?
So my question was, are some males or men, or are they aware of the experience that they're giving certain women? Like, because a lot of times.
Wait, Moonlight. Moonlight. Are you Moonlight? Are you on your speakerphone?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you gotta get off.
Is that better?
Yeah, you gotta because we can't.
Hey, Moonlight, and understand this: we are not magicians. We're not mind readers. So if you want to tell us something, tell us what you're saying, so we'll know what you're talking about instead of having to guess what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm really trying to say is, sorry, I'm getting into my house right now. I was on a walk. So how do I phrase it in a way that you guys will understand?
Just say it.
So you know how sometimes when you're dating a guy and things, maybe he says certain things or he does certain things and he's not aware of like what he's doing,
Irritating you? Does it irritate you?
It depends on what he's doing.
Well, my point, or the point I was getting ready to make, is if he's not doing whatever you're talking about all the goddamn time, then you just being picky. You being picky because if you ain't said shit about it, it must not be something to say nothing about.
Right.
Okay,
so that was kind of my question.
What was the question? Because I didn't answer just now.
No. You definitely answered the question.
Oh, okay.
All right, yeah, I didn't understand even the question. All right, well, all right, Moonlight, we'll throw you back in though, baby. Any other questions you have?
I think that's it.
So what you say the guy is sending a message that doesn't make it? What message is he sending you?
Something he's doing, maybe clearing his throat or maybe farting. Something he doing she ain't liking.
What is he doing that you don't like, Moonlight?
So first of all, the guy that I'm currently dealing with he's kind of stopped dating me in a way, and now he's kind of expecting sex without doing anything, and I'm kind of like, I haven't talked to him in a long time, and so there's periods where I don't talk to him because he doesn't really say much, and that's the problem. Like, he's kind of like expecting it off of like a silver platter or something. I don't know if that makes any sense.
You know what don't make sense is how you can say what don't make sense is how you can see that and still be fucking with him.
I'm sorry. Say it again.
How it don't make sense that how you can see what you just said and still want to fuck with this dude.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I've known him for a long time though.
What does that have to do with the fact that he ain't doing shit?
Kind of just slow down.
Yeah, but what does any of what you just said have to do with the fact that he's not measuring up as a man?
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to get you to see. It has nothing to do. All the shit you saying that make you still want to deal with this dude has nothing to do with him being a man or not. So evidently he chooses to be the way he's being.
Okay.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know. I still don't understand the question you're asking. He wants some. Sound like he just wants some. Sound like he just wants some pussy from you. So the choice is.
Yeah. He kind of just wants that, but he's not really. He stopped dating me and everything. I'm just like, I don't know.
Well, you know what? If you
but you know what I hear, Dean?
What's up?
I hear her seeing that it sounds like he just wants the pussy.
Yeah, he just wants
more than not. When he come over, that's what he get, the pussy.
Yeah, he just wants some pussy from you.
Right.
And I'm saying she getting it up more than the shit she talking right now. She giving up the pussy.
Yeah. And you like you. Hey, what's wrong? What's the problem? You give him the pussy. You want to give him the pussy?
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, then what's the problem?
I like him. It's just I kind of miss going out with him.
It doesn't matter what you want. You either listen. Here's his terms. He's gonna come over and smash, and that's it. And if you want to do something, find somebody else to do it with. But his terms are, I'm coming over to fuck. Yeah. Right. So you can't ask him to change his terms. You just either going to accept it or not.
Right. Okay.
See how beautiful that is?
Yeah, that's helpful. Thank you.
All right, we'll throw you back in, Moonlight. Thank you for the call, baby girl.
All
right, you will. All right, we cool. All right, guys, lines are. See, that's all we saying, dog. You just
hey Dean, see, as far as emotional suppression, the kind of shit she was talking, dudes feel that shit too.
Yeah.
But we're supposed to suppress it. We're supposed to keep that shit from coming out our mouth.
Yeah.
Because that shit is very weakening. It makes you just see how wrong you are as far as to deal with this situation.
We have a
Go ahead.
No, we have a question. No, please finish. We have a question. Guys, got a question. Please put a queued. Lines are open. No, there's a question. Go ahead, Bud. Finish what you're saying and we'll answer this question. Go ahead. You got it, Bud. Please finish what you were saying.
I'm just saying, man, we just gotta pay attention to the shit we doing. The men today, you gotta pay attention. You're okaying so much bullshit. That's why you get nothing but bullshit from women. This guy that she's talking about, as far as the way she's talking about him, she's not supposed to be fucking with him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, she's making her decision about men based on a man that she shouldn't be fucking with.
Yeah. There you
That's
go.
Stupid.
We have a call. 604, sir. What's your name and what's your question? Sam, we'll get your
question. Hey, fellas, my name is Gurinder. I'm calling from Vancouver, Canada.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Rosebud.
Yeah.
Rosebud, I've been listening for a while, man. Found you from Tyreek. Dean, I just found you, man. Loving your content. So my question is this.
Yes, sir.
Y'all walk around with this energy like y'all 10 feet tall, bulletproof.
Yes.
Now, I understand your life experience has gotten you a lot of that, but how does somebody start developing that type of energy?
Well,
hey, bro, first and foremost, you got to stop bullshitting yourself.
Yes.
That's something you guys do not understand. You know how much you bullshit yourself. So think about what I'm finna say. If you knew I was bullshitting, would you listen to what I was saying, caller?
No.
Just as quick as you said that answer is how quick you should answer this. Do you listen to yourself? Do you listen to the bullshit you say?
I believe the bullshit that I say.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So what I'm saying, bro, it took you longer to answer that, but it's still, you did answer pretty quick. But my point is, if you know you are full of shit a lot of times, how can you just believe what you say? How can you believe what you think?
Yeah. So, young man, right now, we're new to you. It's a new, different interpretation of the world. But what we're saying right now, and what Bud asked you, see, your beliefs you think are facts, or you think it's your truth. It's a truth, but it's not the truth. And the problem is that everything that you have right now are deeply ingrained beliefs, mistaking as facts. But the only way that you can learn beyond what you're learning is you've got to be open and become a student of the game. You got to learn from and then go outside of what your reality is right now. Because okay, look at what you're saying. You're saying Bud and Steve, y'all walk like y'all are 10 foot tall. I think it is really 12, but I'll go with 10. Bud.
Hey, Dean, I think it's 40.
Right.
Relax, fellas,
relax. So what we're saying to you, big guy, is that we don't want you to see how tall we are. We're trying to get you to see how tall you are. See, we appreciate what you're saying, but there lies the problem. It seems like you're looking outside of yourself to get interpretations of yourself from things outside of yourself. Do you see what I'm saying? So we're saying is,
Dean, they can't look inside until they develop an inside.
Yeah, God damn it, Bud. That you see what I'm saying?
Hey, they're not developing the inside. They don't understand how both of us is short motherfuckers, but you can see that we think we 40 feet tall.
Yeah, 40. Hey, he's 40. He's a pimp, so he's got to be 40.
The cold part about what he's actually missing,
yes,
is the belief that we have in what we doing is correct.
Yes,
it's that strong.
Yes,
it makes us think and feel and walk around as if we 50 feet tall, man. And that's how we feel. We not looking down on them because they're less. We're looking down on them because we way up here and we have to talk to them down there. That's why it's like that, because they do not believe what we preach.
Right.
I don't care who the caller is. I don't care what the subject is. I don't care what the day is. Our answers aren't going to change.
Right. And you know what? And here is the crazy thing, caller, that we preach. Caller, what do you think we preach at its core? What do you think we preach?
Believe in yourself.
No, loving yourself unconditionally. And when you love yourself, because most people don't even like themselves. That's why they have all the problems with the world and women and relationships, because they don't know what loving yourself unconditionally is about. And the standards that you have when you do that, and what women have to do to change their behaviors to be with us. See, we're not being with women. They're being with us. They have to modify their behaviors because we don't change. We don't move. We are one. We are the number one or the letter A. We never change. We are the first of the numeric system, or the A in the alphabet. You see what I'm saying? We're number one of one, right? So what we're saying to you right now is we're saying for you, we've got to get you to start interpreting your world, not our way, but what Bud and I teach you is to interpret the world your way. But you don't see your way yet because of all the clutter and all the fog and debris that you have accumulated throughout your life. Bud, what say you?
Hey, caller, this is what I say.
Yeah.
As crazy as that motherfucker sounded just now, not only do we think like that, we don't give a fuck if somebody don't like it.
At all.
And I'm talking about don't give a fuck. Otherwise, we believe.
Yes.
We believe, and that belief creates an enormous amount of love.
Exactly. Change. And that love changes interpretations in how you see the world. The
whole world, not just what we talking about, but the world.
The world. Everything changes. Everything changes. But when you don't believe, you don't like yourself, you don't know yourself, it's always going to be cloudy. It's always going to be depression. There's always going to be, well, I need to take this drug or this drink to make me feel better. I need validation from a woman. She makes me. She's my person. She completes me. And all that Hallmark bullshit that you see on the We Channel or Lifetime TV. Not that I watch those things, but I scroll through and see those things. But
you know you watch Lifetime, goddamn it, Dean.
I do not. Only time I be scrolling through that, I watch those.
Hey, you know you watch Lifetime because I think I watched the Lifetime movie day before yesterday.
Busty Schnock.
Fellas, I have a question then.
Yes.
How does one develop loving themselves? What kind of program do they got to get on to be able to do that?
Well, caller, it's just simple. If you want to be a lawyer, you go to law school. If you want to be a doctor, you go to medical school. So if you want to learn the game, you either go to Sidewalk University or go to the Man Mindset and be a student of the game. That's how it works. It's a learning process because your interpretation. Think about I'll simplify it. You remember we were all in kindergarten, high school, kindergarten, first grade, when we learned our numbers, right? Right?
Yeah.
We didn't know numbers. So there was somebody in front of us, a teacher, to show us numbers. And then once we graduated from that, there was another teacher showing us how to add the numbers and subtract the numbers. So you have to go in with an open mind and be willing to learn from someone who knows more than you and not get upset or get mad and just realize I got to put my feelings to the side, my self-importance and ego to the side, and I'm willing to open up and learn. And then you will become a student. Bud, what say you?
Well, you got to do everything you just said. But first and foremost, you have to accept and you have to commit to stop lying to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If you really believe that you don't lie to yourself, you might not say, I'm going to stop lying to myself so I can love me more. But it's going to create a love for you, man, because you are going to, once you experience being right in this fashion, it's addicting. And you're going to want to always do it. And you're going to want to never be off what we are on. And what we on is us.
All the time.
We're on us, man. And I'm the best drug that I could ever. I've already been high, but I've been on this drug all my life.
Does that make sense, my brother?
It does. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
And guess what? And one day a woman's going to look at you at 40 foot tall by how she moves around you when you learn this game. Okay, big guy?
Thank you, guys.
Great call, man. And if you have a question, call back. Okay, buddy?
Thank you.
Awesome call. Awesome call. All right, guys, let's get back to this Kate call. Hold on, this quick. So this guy said, I didn't even get the chance to read it. He said, he's from Africa. He says, I'm grateful for knowledge. It has enabled me to get 3 girls simultaneously without lying about the others. 1 left, the 2 stayed. It feels great to know who you have skills to get women. Now he's African. Now he's from Africa. So he is I don't even know if that's a question.
Well,
yeah,
I don't really know either, but I'll tell you what. I have had a lot of guys from Africa, different places in Africa.
Yes.
In my school, and they all look at women in a totally different fashion than we do. Whereas dudes from this country let women run them over and misuse them and all that shit. These dudes think that women are like tools, just use them when you need them. And you have to get them, because when you tell them to say something directly, like, we say, be direct, man, say what's on your mind. They'll say, I just want to fuck, because that's what's on their mind. They need to be, I got to say this carefully because I don't want to offend them, because they really don't know anything about femininity.
Right.
They used to seeing women carrying shit on their heads and working in the fields with them, I guess. But the feminine woman, now they understand there's a feminine woman, but that feminine woman is placed on such a pedestal because of her femininity, and she's 9 out of 10 times a public figure, that when they start trying to do what we tell them or is explaining to do, that's what they do with those women, put them on pedestals. And they make mistakes because of how they think. You know, I had to really make sure every time I get a foreign student, I break down what this English mean, because I'm telling you, you could tell a dude from Africa or China or wherever, just say what's on your mind. And he don't realize you're telling him to say it in the proper manner. He's just thinking you saying, say what's on your mind.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, guys. I know y'all like to watch all these movies and get recommendations for seduction, but that's not going to teach you to be a good seducer. Just because you watch a James Bond movie and he gets some pussy at 1 o'clock in the morning is not going to help you. Just because you watch a TV show is not going to help you. Why do you, Dre, y'all have to stop looking at movies and become the director of your life, the narrator. You need to become the director, the producer. You have to do the editing, the arranging, the composing. You got to create the music, the lighting, and everything. But how is a movie going to help you be a better lover, bud, when you're looking at movies to show you how to love? That's like in porn. They have fluffers. They're like, okay, he's fucking and cut. Hold on. Let's get the camera angle. All right, everybody together. Put more, put more makeup on her ass cheeks. Okay. So how is a movie going to help you be a better seducer, Dre? Bud, what say you on this question right here?
Well, to me, some shit, movies, whatever, if it got something in it, that's a if. Something that was said by this guy that you think you can use and you think you could make it work, do it, because I've done it. But what I'm saying is I don't watch movies to learn seduction. I be watching movies, and if there's something seductive on it that I want to keep, I pay attention to it or I notice it.
Yes. Okay, wait. Lady Sam says, he said, how do I get one of the women that I'm with to happily make a heavy financial investment in my idea that'll come across I'm using her? Motherfucker, look. Get your Congo ass. I don't your fufu eat. Wait. Do they eat fufu in Libya? Because where's it? Where did he say it's Libya? I can't even remember.
Hey, don't that name, Lady Sam, tell it all.
No, that's the way. No. Lady Sam is saying the guy that asked the question, Sam. So Sam B. Morris from Libya, he asked the question. So Lady Sam is saying that's what he was saying. His question was, and we must have missed it, he wants the woman to invest in you. They're not gonna, what the fuck? Do you want a green card? Do you want a donkey? Do you want a zebra? What the fuck do you want to invest in that you can't get for yourself?
See, the thing about these dudes, man, a lot of them, that's what they watch American Pimp, if that's the case. They watch some kind of goddamn movie, and this movie is the dude is getting shit from the women. They're not getting shit without making moves.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, if you ain't got nothing for her to invest in, which is what it sounds like,
yeah,
you'll be asking some kind of stupid ass question like that. But if you got something for her to invest in, you would be priming her by letting her see you dealing with this situation. And then at a point when she didn't see enough in your mind, you let her know that, you could use some assistance. And the bitch, if she likes you and she believes in this situation, she's going to help you. But she ain't going to help you with you coming in trying to play her out her fucking money.
Yeah. Hold on.
Motherfucking player like that.
This is how it is. This is what he wants. Let me make the jungle noise. Hold on, because he's in Africa and shit. Sam, your dick is so big. I want to financially invest in you. I want to buy you. I got 5 chickens, and I want zebra. I want to invest in you. That's what he. I guess that's what. What the fuck do you want to invest in, motherfucker? What financial investment do you want from a woman that you can't get from yourself, motherfucker? Why do y'all think that, like, just because you got giving her some Congo dick, that she's gonna fucking work for you? She go, hey.
hey, what y'all don't know is it take way more than some goddamn dick to get a woman to be investing in your motherfucking ass. hey, they talking about it takes a sandwich. Yeah, but how do you make that sandwich?
Right, exactly.
It does take a sandwich, but you can't go get a sandwich. Well, you can go to the store, but if you want a sandwich, you got to make it from scratch.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. This is a weird question. When does asking questions from a teacher hurt us, and when does it help us? What the fuck?
Hey, I got that answer. Asking questions is really a cop out to thinking, because you don't want to think. Because 9 out of 10 questions have the answer in it. You won't even really, you can't really think of a question if you don't have some kind of answer, something for you to go on. So the question that's silly is the question that you already know the answer to, but you fucking scared to believe in yourself to answer it. That's when it hurts you. When it don't hurt you is when you really have a question and you're phrasing it to where you're asking a question about something specific. So this teacher can answer your question. There is no general answers to questions.
Well, the thing is, it sounds like somebody that doesn't. You saying you left games, found against real game. You didn't find real game because it seems like you're questioning the teacher. Why would someone who is trying to teach you, why would they fuck you over? Why would they do that? Now, again, I see this as a Karate Kid kind of scenario where we can go with Jackie Chan instead of old Miyagi. Where Jackie was telling young Will to pick up the coat, put the coat on, hang the coat up and take the coat off. And that motherfucker said, well, why am I doing this? I want to learn karate. And what you're doing in your question is, instead of asking it hurts to see in your fucked up ass world because you don't have game, you're not all the way invested, but that's what it sounds like to me, because you're waiting for the next shoe to drop because you think, why would a teacher try to hurt you? But that's what I understand. Why would a teacher tell you something?
They wouldn't, man. The only thing with the information is misunderstood. But,
yeah.
But see, people, especially these not callers, but these people making comment, they just don't understand what game is.
Yes.
They do not understand it.
Yes, they don't.
Game makes you think a certain way. It's not you think about that. You think about a speaker. You think about an ashtray. It ain't you think about those individual things. But when those individual things come through your mind, game make you see it a certain way.
Yes.
See, these guys think game is something that they could be walking down the street and think, oh, I need some game, to go say something to this woman. And they could, jump in that phone booth and turn into Mr. Game and have something slick to say. But anytime you got to think about what the fuck you doing, you ain't got no goddamn game.
Yes. 850, what's your name? What's your question, sir?
Hey, this is JB. So my question, referring to what Rosebud just said, he said that most questions have the answer inside of them, 9 out of 10 of the questions. So I'm asking, because you said before that because of the mindset that we're in, that we need someone that's we need more understanding from someone that actually has what we want. So should we still ask those questions even though, we might think we know the answer?
No, there's no dumb question. It's just that
the dumb question is the one you don't ask.
There you go. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with asking questions, but like Bud said, watch, but Carl, think about this. There are a lot of people watching this show right now that need help, right? But they're not asking any questions to gain help, but they expect, like Bud is saying, that they can go in a phone booth, take off their glasses, and then go and come out gamed up. So, Bud, I'm sorry, was you about to say something, Bud?
That wasn't me, that was him.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So what I'm saying, hold on, Sam, let us know what the investment is. Dog, we just asked about coconuts and foo-foo and diamond mines and shit. Let us know what the investment is, buddy. But anyway, back to you, caller. What we're saying to you is this. When you don't ask questions, you do more harm to yourself because there are things you want to know, but how are you going to learn anything shutting your fucking mouth?
Well, I mean, I think, because I kind of thought about what Rosebud said, and I think whenever I listen to what y'all say, I have two different types of questions. There are questions that I think I might know the answer to, and there's questions I have no idea, which is why I just called. So, like the ones that I think I might know the answer.
Hey, caller, can you think right now of a question you might ask?
Like an example or a serious question?
Well, I mean, it don't have to be serious. It could be an example.
Okay. How do I get the confidence to tell a woman what I mean?
Where the question is, how do you get the confidence to tell a woman what you need, right?
Mm-hmm.
The answer is to tell her what you need.
But you got to know what you need, though. What do you need?
Well, hold on.
Okay, I'm sorry, but go ahead.
Hold on. What I'm saying is, you say, how can you see the answer in the question? Because that question is going to make Steve or me start asking you shit that's going to end up telling you that, man, it's simple. Just ask her. So, by you saying, how do I get the confidence to ask what I want, the way you get the confidence is to ask what you want. Is that right or wrong?
Yeah.
But
it's true.
So the answer is in that question because you're phrasing the question around your answer in your mind.
Right. But here's the question. Wait, okay, but now, how long have you been listening to us for, Jay?
Like a year.
Right.
Minimum.
In a year. Do you see, guys, how this shit doesn't work overnight? Because you're a year in and you're still asking, how do I turn a light switch on and how do I open a door? Because you can't see how simple it is, because in your reality, you think turn on a light switch, you got to cut through dragons and zombies and dig through gores and stuff like that, bud. You see what I'm saying?
He thinks he got to do everything except turn that switch.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, that question was an example, but I see what you mean.
Yeah, but no, make an example. No, okay, we're not saying, okay, here's your problem. We asked you a question. We didn't say give us an example of a question. See, this is okay.
That's what I did. I did ask him that.
Okay, so you said give an example. What I'm saying is,
I asked him that it can be an example.
Well, I don't want an example. I want you to ask a question from you. Fuck the example now. You ask a question
about me.
Okay.
I don't. The question that I asked about me was the one that I came in here with.
And that is what?
Because sometimes I second guess what I think.
Wait. Second guess because you don't believe in yourself. Wait. When you grab your car keys or your wallet, do you second guess yourself?
No.
When you grab your toothbrush, do you second guess yourself?
No.
When you grab some soap to wash your ass, do you second guess yourself?
No.
When you turn on the water to start the shower, do you second guess yourself?
No.
You see, the problem is that it's not that you second guess yourself, it's that you put women above yourself, because the only thing you second guess yourself with is when it comes to fucking pussy. When it comes to brushing your fucking teeth, you don't second guess yourself. When you get some cereal, you don't second guess yourself. When you turn on your TV, you don't second guess yourself. But because you don't believe in yourself when it comes to women, you're always a bud. Second, third, fourth, 9,585 guessing yourself because you don't believe in your fucking self, dog, when it comes to pussy.
Hey, caller, is that true? Caller, is that true?
Yes, that's true.
Okay, wait. Did you not know that was true before you got on this call?
No, I knew it was true.
Okay, so the thing I'm trying to get you guys, you and the rest of the guys to see about lying to yourself is all this stuff we're talking about. You're questioning not what we think, but you're questioning what you're, as far as asking, as if you don't have an answer. But you do. You already have an answer. You thought it before you actually asked the question. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
So you guys have to stop lying to yourself so you can at least take what you think seriously. Right. You won't take what you think seriously if you know you lie. Man, I would go over there and say something to baby, but shit, you say that shit to yourself all the time. So you don't believe it. That's why you never go talk to a broad, because you would do it this time. What about the next time? And the next time? You got reasons you would do it then too.
So ask yourself, what's so special about a woman that you're placing her above yourself? What is so special about it, JB?
Well, I mean, that's a great question.
Well, no. It's a simple. No, that's what I'm saying. It's a thinking man's game. So wait a second. Okay, what is the difference between the toothbrush that you can just go over there and grab and brush your teeth without having an emotion, a feeling, or a thought, versus a woman that you second, third, and fourth guess yourself? What is so special about her or a woman where you second guess yourself?
Well, if I can actually think consciously, there is not really anything.
But okay, but that's from the surface. But there's something deeper because you feel like there's something about a woman where you second guess yourself. So Bud is always like, think it, do it, right? And which you're doing in 99% of your life, you're thinking it and you're doing it. I need light. I'm going to turn the light switch on. I got to go out the house. I'm going to open that door. You think it and do it. So what is stopping you from thinking and doing it with a woman? Is it that you're scared of women? Is there a fear about women? What is so scary about a woman where you have to second guess yourself because you don't believe in yourself? What is it?
Let me just say that I'm trying to answer this for you, caller. What's so scary is that they think they got to do it right. They think it's a right way and a wrong way. Even though they think that, they always choose the wrong way because they don't do it as far as how they feel like they should do it, which is the right way.
Yeah, that's probably it.
What's probably it?
Because I'm saying, like, for example, if I grab my toothbrush and then I drop my toothbrush, then I'm just gonna pick it back up. It won't be like a oh shit. But like if I go like talk to a woman and then it doesn't go right, then it's like,
wait. What do you mean? Wait. What do you mean doesn't go right? It always goes right. Yeah, hey, caller. If I go talk to a woman, she shoots me down. It goes right. It always goes right for me.
Hey, caller. Also, what he's saying is, you determine in your life what's right and wrong.
Yeah.
And as long as you're doing what you intend on doing, then you can't be wrong.
Yeah, so what doesn't go right? Tell me what goes wrong. Because remember, I go up to a woman and I talk to her and she says I have a boyfriend or doesn't talk to me. Oh, it goes right for me. So how does it go right for you? What goes wrong?
Well, it's just like when, I mean, if I'm really being honest, I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to think about it. The scenarios. I think that when I go talk to a woman and it doesn't go right is whenever I maybe I trip up on my words or something like that.
Wait.
That's like one thing for me.
Wait. You trip up on your words. Okay, count to 3 for me.
1, 2, 3.
Count 3 backwards.
3, 2, 1.
What comes after 2?
3.
What's before the 2? What comes before 2?
1.
Okay, so you know your numbers really well. So that means, so you're telling me you can't say 1, 2, 3 in front of a bear, a shark, a woman, a mountain lion, or a fucking unicorn? You can't say 1, 2, 3.
I can, but
no.
I can, but not consistently.
No, the reason why you can't is because you're placing a value and a fucking expectation on that fucking woman that you can't live up to. Okay, again, it's not hard. Bud sees a woman. Bud is going to say 1, 2, 3. And you're going to say 1, 2, 3 in the summer, winter, fall, spring, day, night. And for us Klingons, it doesn't matter. He's going to be 1, 2, 3. What is it? What is it so special about a woman where you can't go 1, 2, 3?
Well, now that you said that, I guess there's nothing.
No, don't run from it. There's something because you can't do it.
Okay.
Right, that's what we're saying.
Like,
we're trying to get to that. Bud and I are trying to get to that point because this is where y'all run away from. Because most of y'all say, "Oh, okay, I get it, goodbye," and then you fuck up. But you got to know the answer. What is it about the women?
I know what it is, Dean. Caller, let me ask you this: have you ever thought about women can hurt your feelings?
I mean, maybe in the past, but I'm a little bit older now, so.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you must still think it because you're afraid to say what you feel like saying to them because of what? Their response is that they ain't gonna hit you in the mouth. They're gonna just say whatever they say and you're gonna be hurt by it if it's not accepting.
Yeah.
Maybe my ego would be hurt. Yeah, my ego would.
Well, okay, wait. Watch this. All right, real quick, pause. Real quick. Okay, Bud, let me show you something. Okay. I'm going to show you, caller, why you guys are losers because of the loser mentality. Not you, caller. We got you, but let me show you something, Bud. Now, let me read the things some of these guys are saying. This guy says because of this Me Too movement. Might as well say Santa Claus. This guy says, I'm afraid to take the loss, the L. You're a loser anyway, so you're already losing. This one is saying, and the manipulation women do. Let me ask y'all guys something. How is a woman manipulating you when she's minding her own fucking business? The bitch is not going up to you. The bitch is not talking to you. So how can the Me Too movement and how can a woman manipulate you when she's minding her own business? See what I'm saying, Bud? You see how the feminine male thinks and always come. This is why you come out the gate losing, because all you do is make up all these fucking excuses. Because guess what, Bud? The YouTubers tell them this shit, and they're gullible enough to believe this shit, Bud.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. To this day, I don't really know what the Me Too movement is about. I don't really care about that kind of shit.
Yeah, man. And but that's what. Okay, wait a second. Wait. See, hey, Jack, we're about to kick you out in a second. So wait a second, Jack. So do you want me to lie and say you're a winner? Okay, wait. Okay, wait. So you want us to lie to you and tell you you're a winner? Do you want us to lie to you and tell you that, yeah, you're right there? Hey, you just gotta believe and you gotta pray long enough, Bud. You're a winner. When these women see you as fucking losers. Wait. See the problem, Bud? These guys want to be coddled versus see the truth for what it is.
Hey, they stand up and ask for the truth, but in reality, they want to be coddled.
Yeah, and wait, Jack, let me tell you something, Jack. So when I was in the 5th and 6th grade and I was playing football and my mother used to drive me to the football field, Bud, and all the parents would sit there. You think the parents did anything when the coach grabbed my fucking face mask, threw me down, cussed me out, and then made me run laps? Do you think my parents came in and said, no, you can't talk to my son like that? No, they shut the fuck up because they knew that's how things are. You guys want this feel good that you think you're a winner, but when you're actually a fucking winner, when you're a loser, how do you think you'll become a winner when you don't accept you're a loser? How this doesn't make sense? Men don't talk down. See, the problem with you, dear old Jack, before we kick you the fuck out of this room, is that, Jack, you think Bud and I are being mean. You think we're talking down to call people losers. And see, Bud, you see why losers lose? Because they want to be coddled.
Yeah, losers lose because they scared to accept the truth. You unless you knock the person out that you fighting, it's not that you lost. You could tie. But if your ass get knocked out, you didn't lost. Or if you got beat any kind of way, you didn't lost. And as long as you take a loss and don't do shit about it, you are a fucking loser. You're used to losing. You accept losing. It's a part of your MO.
Right. And you don't think these women see you as a loser? You don't think these women see you as weak and soft and bitch made? Hey, Bud, they just don't tell you, but they show you you're a loser because they don't want to talk to you. They don't want to be around you. They will use you and walk all over you. But when you have a loser mentality like one guy says, the Me Too movement, that's a loser. Another guy saying women manipulate men, that's a loser. Another guy saying don't take a loss or an L, that's a loser. So you want us to tell those three guys that they're winners? And that
hey, Dean, and the guy that say women manipulate you, you want to call him a winner when people manipulate you? Because what I'm saying, if you think women do it, you missing the men that do it.
Yes, exactly. So Jack, this is not for you, but Jack, we'll let you go, dog. But we wish you the best of luck in your endeavors, Jack. Because, hey, Jack, the thing is, you're listening to winners, but you're challenging the winners on why you're a loser. And yet you're mad at us for telling you that you're the bitch because you think, hey, Bud, Jack says we need to be nice. So give us a moment in being nice. Okay, let us do what Jack is saying for 30 seconds, Bud. I'll start first and we'll go back and forth. Hey guys, it's not your fault. It's her fault. Bud.
No, I can do with that is and he's right, guys. If we was nice, we wouldn't have a show. Because the part of the people reason for listening is that we straight to the point. We ain't trying to be nice guys. Sometimes you need to get ran over by a Mack truck that drive only at night with no lights and don't have no brakes.
Yeah, so the guy that says Me Too movement, like Bud says, he don't even know what the fuck it means because the Me Too movement is none of our business. All right, that should help you. The guy that says women manipulate men, women don't do a fucking thing to you that you don't allow them to do. So can we stop blaming women for everything that's going wrong in your life before we get back to the caller? And then the other guy taking the L, only a loser takes an L. How do I lose when I give her an opportunity to fuck with me, Bud? And what she does after that, Bud, is none of my business. So how am I a loser? How do I take an L if
You can't lose. She the one lose. She the one chose not to fuck with you.
Yeah, there you go. So who gives a fuck what she thinks? So, hey, Jack, we'll let you go, but we'll put you in timeout. Say something again, we'll kick you the fuck out because we don't need your kind of bitch-ass rhetoric in here. But back to you, caller. Caller, do you see why the world fucks you over? Because everybody doesn't want you to see the truth. Do you think these women give a fuck about you, JB?
No.
No, they don't give a fuck about you because they don't even give a fuck about themselves. They don't give a fuck about you. But Mom, we're asking you, why do you give a fuck about them?
I think what Rosebud said, like where like if they say something or they just like say no, then it kind of like it hurts my ego.
What hurts the ego? Your expectation that you set? What hurts the ego?
Yeah.
Wait. Have you ever been somewhere where you ordered something and they told you we were out of it? Have you ever had that before?
Yeah.
Right. So did that hurt your ego? Or did you order something different? Or did you go someplace else to find what you want? So what's the difference? But see, that's what I'm saying. The thing is, Bud, they set these expectations on women. And when you don't get what you expect, that's when it starts to bruise your ego or your self-importance. Bud, what say you on that, man?
Well, I don't have to be honest, man. My ego gets bruised, but it don't bruise me as a man. Now, I'm serious. If I'm really trying to get baby and baby turned me down, I'm not going to pout, walk off pouting, but I am going to wonder what the fuck, could I have done differently? But it don't affect me overall the way it affects these guys today. Because to me, in the bottom line is she lost. I didn't lose. I am doing what I want to do, which is say what I want to say to her, offering her what I'm offering this bitch. And if she say she don't want it, she loses. Because I'm never going to forget that I got the motherfucking prize under my belt. I'm the fucking prize. So if she can say no, I'm not going to say, God damn, my feelings hurt. My ego might be affected, but it ain't going to be affected past 2 minutes.
Yeah. Right. Listen, there's nothing. Listen, you're not going to get every woman, but we can't sit around and look at what a woman wants to say or do. I mean, we just got, hold on, let me see here. Yeah, hey, Sam, you could call into the show, dog. Just get to a phone, buddy. Now, anyway, but JB, do you have any other questions, buddy?
So let me ask this, one question. So you don't go up, or like whenever y'all go up to women, you don't think like, oh, like she's gonna say yes? Like you're not overconfident or like.
Okay, wait, hold on, time out. The fuck you mean is called tough love, not talking down to guys. Who the fuck is talking down to you? We're trying to pull you the fuck up.
Wait. Dude is saying, that's what he's saying. It's called tough love, not talking down to guys.
Right. Okay. I thought he was saying something different. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got you. Now, caller, what I'm saying to you, I lost the question. What was the question he said again? Wait, what we do? Oh, I remember that. Okay. I'll call her. I can't speak for Bud, and I'll let Bud speak for him. But I bet you I can tell you that. Look. I am the opportunity because I love myself. Again, this goes back to loving yourself, which y'all don't do. Because I love myself, I am the opportunity to allow her to move in a way to show me that she's worthy of this dick. So it's about me. I don't make it about her. I know that I'm going to make her day. I know I'm going to change her life. I know I'm going to educate her and elevate her. And all I can do is give her the opportunity to fuck with me. That's all I can do. So what happens after I present myself to her is none of my fucking business. Matter of fact, Bud, I'm harder on myself, Bud, when they say yes versus saying no, Bud, because I'm so competitive.
When they say no, you ain't even thinking about them.
Yeah, think about that, right? Because, Bud, I have a gambling addiction, Bud, because I gamble on me. So I bet on me all the time. I have a problem when they say yes because I think I could do better. I don't accept the yes and be satisfied. I'm always challenging myself. So yeah, always, all the time. So what I'm saying to you, young man, and I don't let Bud speak for himself, I don't see a woman and say, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. She's so attractive. Look at her ass and titties. No, I look in the mirror all day like fucking mirror on the wall. I'm looking at me telling me, damn, you look good, man. You look good. And he looking back at you like, you do look good. I'm like, me? No. He be like, no. Me, and well, I'm talking to myself. That's all I'm doing. I love me. I believe in me. And then when I go out there, I just give women opportunity to be with me because on the back end, before I throw it to Bud, I know what I can do on the back end. It's not, gentlemen, it's not just saying I'm going to walk up to a woman because I'm God's gift to women. I know the reasons behind it. Bud has a mouthpiece. I have a mouthpiece. We know how to talk to women. I know how to turn them on. I know how to excite them. I know how to listen. I know how to make them feel good. I know how to motivate them, educate them, and everything. So I know that I'm the prize. But Bud, what say you, my brother?
No, man, you said that shit spot on as far as they say.
Yeah.
There is no other thought going through my mind except she's the loser whenever they fucking tell me no.
Exactly.
Why? Because just like you say, you know what you got on the back end, man. You know that you are qualified conversation-wise, action-wise. You know, you're qualified. And if you know this, you show it.
Yep.
Period.
And when you show it, this is going to shock you. Now watch this. The same woman that will fuck with us, cook for us, and buy things for us can be the same woman that makes demands of you guys. He's got to be 8 foot tall. He's got to have 7 figures. He's got to fly a dragon and any fucking thing that they want, because women can recognize weakness. And when she recognizes weakness, she can make demands. And every demand she has, because this is why a lot of people get mad at women today. I can't believe that she wants a guy that has muscles and he's tall and he drives he has a plane and a yacht and all this other stuff. Who gives a fuck what she wants, Bud? I don't give a fuck, Bud. When is the last time we looked at a woman and said, damn, really? You have a yacht? I don't have a yacht. I'll never, ever have a yacht. Who thinks like that, Bud?
The callers.
Man, ain't nobody give a fuck.
They think like that, man. They be caring about shit. They care about the wrong thing. They care about everything except themselves.
Yes, exactly. So when you care about yourself, I don't give a fuck. Listen. A woman can want what she wants, Jay, but it's none of my fucking business what she wants, because she ain't getting it from me. The only thing she's going to get, if she's lucky, is me. Do you see what I'm saying? If she's lucky, that means she's got to work for me. She's got to put in some from great. Look, for myself and Bud, she can't just come in with her ass and titties. She just can't come in. But with y'all guys, y'all just accept ass and titties. Bud, what say you, man?
Ass and titties is the key or the pass to any motherfucker today. You know, all they want is somebody with ass and titties. They don't want somebody that's going to challenge them to be who they say they are.
Yes,
you know, hey, some women make you be who the fuck you say you are because you want to be the best you can be for this goddamn woman.
Right.
And for her, but to her.
Yeah, OG says the problem is not everyone has a mouthpiece or confidence that you guys. But wait a second. But that's true. But what are you going to do about it to get it? Okay, sure. Look, and guess what? Bud and I don't have a medical degree to do surgery. But if Bud and I want to be surgeons, we become students in the medical field. See, this is why y'all guys always are fucking losing, because all you're doing is talking about surface shit.
They don't think about winning.
They don't think about winning. Winning is not saying no. You're looking at everything problematic. Bud and I are solution based. So if I want to, okay, guess what? I was only a gigolo. I've never been a pimp. But if I want to learn how to be a pimp, who do you think I'm gonna go to? Do you think I'm gonna go to a magazine or watch a movie and watch somebody fake like a fucking pimp? Or do you think I'm gonna go and be educated from someone that is doing something I want versus saying, well, I don't know how to be a pimp. You know, Bud is a pimp, but it's just not fair. The problem is he's one and I'm just looking at him from over there. Wow. That's what I'm saying, OG. Y'all are self-sabotaging yourselves about what you think about yourselves, and it's in what you say. Your statements show how weak you are. Bud, what say you?
Man, when I first, got out there, I didn't have no conversation. Everything I said was like a one sentence or, maybe 2 sentence type thing because I was so unconfident about what I was doing. But the moment that confidence came, my doggone conversation increased, not because I thought of more things to say, but I said more things that I thought of. I wasn't afraid to say what I was thinking. And that's what that confidence does for you. It does not create a whole bunch of more vocabulary, but it is definitely going to give you a whole bunch more to say.
All right, young man. Not you, JB. JB, all right, we'll throw you back in, JB. We appreciate the call. We got to help OG out, okay? But we'll throw you back in, buddy, okay?
All right, well, can I ask one?
Well, hold your thought.
Thing?
Okay, wait, hold your real thought real quick before you ask your question. Hold on, Bud, okay. OG. You got to be fucking with us. We just explained to your ass, no Diddy, that if you want to learn something, you've got to become a student of that thing. So if we told you that, how are you going to ask us the question, Bud? What's your suggestion? I don't understand. Maybe you have a handicap or a disability, because maybe are we saying something that they don't understand, Bud?
Nah, man, he don't understand because he really don't understand because he needs you to say, "Come see the cat." The cat is black. He Dean, you so fucking crazy. Hey, but he needed like that, man. He didn't take the short bus to school. He had a special bus come pick his ass up.
All right.
He took one of them vans to school.
Hey, and then they made sure they brought the van a little bit late so the other kids wouldn't see him. And then they ushered him into a small broom closet of a place. And their lunch bag.
Hey, but when he got ready to get on that little van, they had a big old ass step come out. The step was bigger than the goddamn bus.
There you go.
Yeah. So hey, no one's really laughing at you guys, believe me. We laughing at how funny it is to be in the situation you motherfuckers in.
Yeah,
it's funny to me.
Yeah. You're saying, hold on, wait, T, we'll get your statement in a second. All right, caller, what's your question, buddy? What's your question?
Yeah, I was just saying, like, the last thing, I guess it kind of came to my mind after Rose, but asked it, or I think you asked it. But I think that also I'm afraid of, like, embarrassment, because sometimes I'll catch myself.
What's embarrassing?
Like, when I'm walking.
Have you never tripped over yourself? Have you never stumbled? Have you never dropped something?
True.
Well, I'm saying, what's the difference? Okay, yeah. But I'm saying
but
we've all tripped over steps before. We've all stumbled. We've all dropped our soda or our drink or whatever. We've all done something, but your embarrassment is the worth and value you're placing in women.
Exactly. Because I've tripped over some stuff before and I just keep walking like I don't even look anymore.
Yeah, but you place yourself as equal to the mistake you just made. If you trip and almost fall, you think that about yourself, your life, the way you handle life. You tripping and be falling and shit. You got to look at shit like it ain't nothing but a stepper. Because if you let that trip make you pay attention to it, you'll be looking for a trip in the next few steps you take and liable to get one.
Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So what we got to stop doing is we've got to stop looking. There's nothing wrong with women. We don't bash women. We're just saying they're not special until they prove value and worth. And there's nothing wrong with you talking to a woman There's nothing wrong with a woman having a boyfriend. There's nothing wrong with women talking to other guys because they are talking and seeing other people before you even meet them. So we cannot have an expectation. I keep saying, is it Rapunzel? Who was up in that fucking ivory tower? But was it Rapunzel?
Rapunzel, who let down her golden hair.
Y'all think these women are Rapunzel like a motherfucker. Y'all think that they're knitting in their ivory tower.
and they think they could feel, they think these bitches sleep on their mattresses like 12 feet thick and they can feel a pee under the bottom. hey, and the pee ain't even hard. the pee is soft. And them motherfuckers think them bitches can feel that shit.
Oh man, I'm saying, so y'all got to stop. Listen, she's a woman, okay? She puts her clothes on the same way you do. She might do a little bit, a few other things because they bleed once a month and whatever, but you've got to stop looking at her as special and start looking at you as special, because the more you look at yourself and love yourself, everything changes. That's why women love men, because women want the same kind of love they get from the person that loves themselves. If you don't like yourself and a woman deals with you, there's nothing in it for her. What is she going to get except insecurity? You're going to be very emotional, some abusive. You guys are going to handpick, helicopter, handcuff, and everything because you don't want to lose that woman. But when you love a woman, she knows it. Hey, bud, she knows that, you know what? At any time, this motherfucker can get rid of me. At any time, he can walk away from me. Hey, look, please do something to give me a reason to walk away, bud. Because, I know this motherfucker, and he's been in long relationships, and guess what? Like that. Hey, when it's over, that. Hey, guys, like that. That's a man that loves himself. So you be with a woman with a long time, fuck up one time and find out. Because she should have one foot out the door. She should always know that you got to be on point with me because I'm on point. And if you're not on point, I am going to remove myself out of your life. I don't need you the way you're going to need me. Because all I need, bud, is myself. I need me like a motherfucker, bud.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying, caller?
Yes, sir. I see. That's all my questions, though.
All right, Will. Great call, man. We'll throw you back in, JB. That's what we love. We love great questions, man. Good call. We'll throw you back in. Guys, we got another call. Area code 757. I think this is Virginia. I think it is. 757. What's your name, man? What's your question, brother? 757 going once. 757.
You.
What is your name, sir? And what's your question?
Jay. Quick little question. When it comes to like conversation, it's a conversational question.
Sure.
When I'm shifting it to like, when I'm shifting the conversation in a direction to where like it's building sexual tension, how can I be more efficient and waste less words?
Well, first off, you're
not
not
like talking about a bunch of bullshit.
But you're not building sexual tension. Because, okay, here's the question. Where are you leading her? That's what I'm saying is, okay, before you make this move, where are you leading her and why are you leading her there? And if you're leading her there and she gives you a little bit of pushback, what's the next step that you're going to do to challenge whatever she's saying? And are you willing to remove yourself out of the situation? I'm just saying, these are things you got to think about. It's not just saying, well, hey, how you doing? Hey, baby, why don't you come back to my place and let me seduce you? It's not that. So I'm asking you, are you talking to a woman right now?
Yeah.
Okay, and you want to move it from a basic, boring conversation to something more sexual, right?
Well, the chick I'm talking to now, like that's, I'm already fucking that, but like, I'm just talking about like new people that I meet and stuff like that.
What's
like
the difference?
Those conversations.
Well, wait, what's the difference between the woman you're fucking and the ones you're talking to?
I guess just like comfortability. I guess I don't know,
but.
Hey, bro, when it comes to, you know, different women and all that shit, and your question was how do you take the tension out of when the conversation gets sexual, right?
Yeah, I mean more like taking like a friendly, comfortable conversation and shifting it to where I want.
Okay, that's what I'm saying when it gets sexual. So
yeah,
believe it or not, man, making mistakes right then in this particular instance is the only thing that's going to really teach you. But that means you got to deal with a lot of women. If you don't deal with a lot of women and you don't get told no enough, you're not going to really see what you're saying or doing wrong, because it's something you doing as far as not being relaxed or easing it into the sexual conversation as far as how you feel about sex with this person. If you think she's special or so special, all of those shit. Because what my point is, if you just straight out let them know, at least my experience, if you straight out let them know that even if it's an hour from now, if it's 10 minutes from now, you know, I'm hitting them motherfucking draws tonight, god damn it. I'm going to say something, even if it's funny, joking. I'm going to let her know that's where we going, and I'm going to keep talking like that. I'm not going to, the worst thing to do is make yourself feel you got to ask, is it cool? Can we have sex? Nah, that's the worst thing to do. That's going.
Well, no, I wouldn't say it like that. I mean, like, just coming off more smooth with it. I just outright say that. That's crazy.
Yeah, but okay, but what is it that, okay, you want to make a shift in a woman from a regular conversation to something more sexual? Like, what is that?
He want to make a shift in how he feel in that time, in that instance.
And how you feel?
No, like, just talking in general, not about how I feel.
Like,
okay. It's like, how do I get better at doing it?
Doing what?
Because, like, when for example, like, I see you talking to somebody, or like I've seen your examples of talking to somebody, and it's like when you're having a regular conversation, you still put like the little sexual things in there, but when you say it, it comes off as like,
well, like Bud said,
comes off.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I'll tell you, but okay, like Rosebud and myself, we work on ourselves all the time. Okay, I don't work on myself for women. I work on myself for me. So when I get in a position to be around a woman, it just goes like this. Like Bud's saying, when you start to believe in yourself and create it on the back end. Now remember, okay, I always tell people, Bud, this. Michael Jordan's greatness, because he's the greatest, better than LeBron, whatever. But it is great. Michael Jordan's greatness is not what you see on the basketball court. That's the end result. Everything on the back end. While everybody is sleeping, he's probably dribbling that ball. While everybody's sitting and taking time off, he's making shots and working and doing everything. Or like Jerry Rice, running up hills and all that other stuff. See, what Bud and I have, we work on our back end. No, Diddy. We work on how to do certain things that you're not doing. You're just seeing the end result of that. So you're saying, I want that right there. But how much work are you willing to put into it on the back end to get the front end result, sir?
And the work in this instance, the work in this instance is dealing with the no's and the rejection and coming with a plan that's going to work in the same instance.
Right. Because what do you want to do? You want a seducer, but what? Okay, but here goes the question again. Why should she fuck you versus all of them? What is it about you that separates you from all of them? Now, I got the answer, Bud has the answer, but what's your answer? Should be, wait, here's the thing. Say, I don't have it, because that's why you're calling, but I'm going to try it again. Let's, nobody's listening. This is going to be, okay, wait, let's try it again. All right, so caller, let's try it again. So what is the difference between you and all of them? What separates you from all of them?
I don't have it.
There you go. See, you want to know why that's the perfect answer? Because if the moment you try to say something different, the two people who are the answer are going to realize you're fucking lying to yourself. And the thing is, like Bud is always saying, is you got to be honest with yourself. That's what Bud told a few callers before. Being honest with yourself is saying, I don't have it and I don't know. That doesn't make you a bad person. What makes you a bad person, Bud, is when you fake it like you are that person, knowing that people who can recognize fake. Bud, you got it.
Yeah, the thing that I like about, what we talking about is it's really giving you a step-by-step way to see that every goddamn thing is on you.
Everything.
You got to tell yourself the truth, and you got to be able to deal with what that truth means. And if you do that, all these other questions and scenarios we're having, you'll handle them automatically, because honesty, I'm telling you, honesty within yourself brings out just a bad man. It just does make you a Muhammad Ali.
Now, why? Okay. Tell me how you make cereal. What are your 4 steps? What are your 4 steps to making cereal? Tell us.
Grab the cereal and milk. Put the cereal in the bowl. Put the milk in the bowl, and eat the cereal.
Okay.
Put everything back.
Okay. Right. Okay. So you have an idea of how to make cereal. So you know how to make the adjustment. So if you go into the drawer and there are no spoons, what's the next step that you have just in case that happens? There are no spoons in the drawer. What do? Where do you look?
Check the sink
or
check the dishwasher.
Right. So that means you already got the solution for the spoons. If there are no bowls in the cabinet, what's the solution? What are the 2 solutions? Look where?
Dishwasher,
the sink.
If there's no what?
Right. And if there's no milk, we got to have an alternative. I'm going to either get Pop-Tarts, make some waffles, or go to the store and get some milk. But it's not just making the cereal, it's having the solutions when there is going to be an obstacle that comes your way. That's how the thinking of the game.
How can I make that plan? Because that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Because I'm already in the pathway, like I've been doing all this
right.
stuff.
But that's right. But
trying to like make my plan.
Right, but you got to create the plan. We got to have conversations about the plan to have more understanding on the back end, because you're kind of locking in now. See now there's a light going off in his head right now. See what I'm saying? Most people think it's just making the cereal, grabbing the bowl, the milk, the spoon, but no, life is going to throw a ricochet or a curve your way, and sometimes there might not be enough cereal in the box. Sometimes the milk is going to be spoiled. Sometimes there'll be no spoons in the drawer. And sometimes there's no bowls in the cabinet. The question is, do you have an alternative plan and go into action when that thing happens and realize when it's happening? Bud, what say you, dog?
Well, Dean, you're just saying a lot of shit that I agree with. It's not much to say except for I agree with what you're saying, man.
Just knock block me, please. Can you just knock
block?
That's what we're saying, man. But see, your problem is that you're saying, well, how do I go into the kitchen? That's how bad it is. We're saying go into the kitchen and do the thing you want to do. Just know why you want to do it. But you won't even walk into the kitchen and make the cereal because you are too worried about what the kitchen is going to bring your way.
Motherfuckers is worried about what's in the kitchen.
Yeah, you're worried about what's in the kitchen.
Okay. So how should I like make this plan? How would you suggest that I make this plan?
Make the plan. Is you said plan?
Yeah. What do you mean? Make what plan? What are you talking about? Make what?
Well, not the plan, but like like making the back end, basically, like having the alternatives to the cereal. I guess.
But you create the alternative. Okay.
You have to think about whatever you're doing before you do it. Yes, and critical thinking will make you have alternatives if what you're thinking doesn't work.
Right. Does that make sense? That's beautiful. That was perfect. Yeah. So what? But see, you're saying that you want to talk to a woman and you want to be smooth with her, but how are you going to be smooth and where are you going to take it?
Yeah, but how are you going to be smooth if you don't talk to women? You can't. That's why you gotta understand. Quit being afraid of making mistakes. Quit being afraid of getting turned down. Quit being afraid of all the shit you saying what if about.
Yeah.
Or not. Yeah, well, it makes sense, but it makes sense, but you know why it doesn't make sense? Because it's not sticking. And that's where a lot of y'all guys go wrong. Y'all hear it, but you don't actually take it and incorporate it. You just
they don't apply it.
Don't even apply it. Exactly.
They hear it and don't apply it. They hear it. It sounds good to them.
I'm gonna apply
next time that situation happens, they don't even apply what they know.
Okay, tell me, how does one apply it? Show me how does one apply it?
Well, in this case, what Bud is telling me is just to go out there and go do it. And then if I make some mistakes, just adjust accordingly.
No, but see, no, your adjustment off your thing. No, applying. Okay. Applying means going to do it, gathering the information and going to your mentor and having conversation of understanding. All right, let me give you an example. I'll give you an example. If I wanted to use Bud's, what was it? C-spot run. Okay. If I say to you, C-spot run, what am I telling you? What am I saying to you, and what are you interpreting from C-spot run?
I guess see or look around for what you're looking for, spot it, and then go after it.
No, spot's a dog. I'm sorry. Spot is a dog. C-spot run.
Oh, okay. C-spot run. I don't know actually.
Right. Right, but watch this, Bud. See, that's what I'm saying. So even if we tell you to do that, you're going to have the same thought process in what you're doing. Now, let me show you a student of the game. If Bud is my mentor and Bud says, spot is a Doug, C spot run, as a student of the game, who is spot? What is he looking at? Why is he looking to the left versus looking to the right? You're saying he's running, but why is he running versus walking? Where is he running to? Is he running over there? But why is he running over there versus over here? Do you see what I'm saying? Again, your interpretation this is why being a student of the game is so important, because like I said, the information Bud just gave you, right? And you'll do it. Yeah. But because of your thinking and interpreting what we're saying, you're never going to learn from it, because you're going to cut yourself off. Just like I said, see spot run. You're like, well, Spot's a dog and I see him run. But being a student is going to gain understanding by gaining more questions and asking more questions and going deeper into Spot and him running. Because it's not about seeing Spot and see Spot running. There's more depth in that. And that's what game teaches you.
See, the way you broke that shit down, that's critical thinking.
Like a motherfucker.
That's critical thinking. And what you guys don't understand is that it took him several seconds to say that goddamn shit. But it would take him a nanosecond to think all of that shit.
Exactly.
That's why what we do seems like we're not thinking about it, and you think we're thinking about these actions we make. We got game, and this shit is just natural. But what I'm saying to you is that you got to make yourself do it initially until it becomes a natural thing. But you got to be able to see with game everything you do. Got to get that third eye, develop it.
Yes, and that's a real quick call, and that's what I'm saying. You hear, like when you hear me talk to women and you see the interactions we're having, you're trying to like, man, how's he doing that so fast? I mean, he isn't skipping a beat. He isn't pausing. He isn't saying ooh, ah, oh, or anything like that. It's just a natural flow because I'm one of one. Bud is one of one. We have game. I'm connected to me. I understand me. I know me. I love me. I desire me. I am attractive to myself. I'm mirror on the wall. I look at me and love the fuck out of me. So I'm going to do everything I can to represent me the best way I can by working on me 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, and on Sunday.
Hey, and that's called critical thinking, motherfuckers. Just better get with that. You can't just think something on the surface.
Yes.
See spot run. Come on. There's got to be something in there. You got to, what is he talking about? Like you said, left, right. What? I mean, it's a lot of shit. But my statement was, Dean.
Yes.
Come see the cat.
Yeah. Right.
It was a C spot run.
I'm saying Dr. Seuss, motherfucker. I'm saying, Niktakba, motherfucker. All right, Carter. We appreciate you, brother.
Right, man.
I respect to you. All right, man. 773. Bud, we only have a few more minutes. You got your class, right, Bud? So,
well, actually, I don't got a class, but I got a doctor's appointment.
How much time do you have, Bud?
I really need to be lit. What is it, 11 o'clock? I got a couple more minutes, yeah.
All right. 773, can you turn down the background? 773. 773, going once. All right, you gotta let you go, dog. Let's bring the next call in. 210, what's your name and what's your question, sir? How can we help you? 210, yes, what's your name, sir, and how can we help you?
Yes, my name is Emilian, and it's just real quick. I'd like to thank you guys. I really like your show. I've listened to Rosebud since I was in college, man, and I'm starting my business, all that. I'm listening. I just want to give you guys props I like watching your show. It's self-help, but a lot of us have to travel in the United States. We FBA, but you guys give good game and keep doing your thing. Peace.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you. Have a good day, sir. All right. Let me call old boy back because I guess he couldn't hear us. We're nice enough. We'll call him back because we can call people back. I'm gonna call him back because he had his stuff turned up and maybe he wasn't paying attention. So I think this is Chicago, 773. So we'll call him back. See, this is how nice we are, but we're nice.
Hey, this being nice.
This is being nice. This is being nice for 2025. All right. So 773. Hello, hey, 773. You there, buddy?
Great day, oh you great people. Let this small message be the most memorable message that you hear today. You are great, and I command you to do great things. Now that we started off on a good note, you reached William Surf Rock.
Oh my God, William! Come on, William. You might have called in, buddy. Call back in, buddy. You got to call the fuck in. Don't. Hey, change your voice message. That is going.
Change that shit, motherfucker. You sound like a cult.
Hey, bud.
Dean, but I'm gonna go, man. I gotta go to the doctor.
All right, guys. All right, bud. I'll holler back, guys. We'll see y'all later, man. We out. Hey, knock talk buck and bug before we go. Knock talk buck, bud.
Knock talk buck.
We out this.